start instead of schedule, but it is what it is. Alrighty, see how many people come in. Alrighty. Ooh, I'm sure we'll get here. Usually there'd be people waiting. But I didn't set it for that today, unfortunately. I just got out of the shower. Had to work extra tonight, so I'd had no time to actually prepare the stream. So I just got to jump in and go live immediately. Doing pretty good. How are y'all doing? Hey, Haley. Hey, Samurai. Hey, Angie. Hey, Fiery. Hey, mister. So, yeah, hopefully she can stay out of the country. No wonder they were so quick to block us whenever we were disproving them. They, I think they realized that they're in a lot of trouble. I think Candace Owens and Nick Fuentes and all of them are in a lot of trouble. I don't know anything about this yet because I've been at work literally all day. I don't normally work Fridays and during the day especially, so, you know, just had to happen because of, I went to that wedding last week and all. I told you, my work schedule's all screwed up for this week and a little bit into next week, but after that, it goes back to normal and I should be able to get on a normal schedule with you guys again. Hey, Cloudy. All a bunch of traitors to the United States, I agree. You know, this is going to be the best I told you so ever if this turns out to be exactly the way I think it's going. So, not to you guys, obviously, but I mean, you know. To all the Fuentes supporters, for years I've been calling out Fuentes. For all the Candace supporters, for years I've been calling out Candace Owens. I'm about to get vindicated, I feel like. I feel like massive amounts of vindication are coming, and it's just beautiful. You know what I mean? Oh, man, it's good stuff. I love it. Let's see where we're at. Where is my pick? Because I'm going to wait for people to come in before we start going over the news and stuff. There's a lot of stuff I do want to go over today. Let a little bit note ring out there, didn't I? Oh, this thing here is actually just a Schecter. It's a cheaper one, but not really cheaper. This is the Keith Merrow transparent white. It's really cool. Really pretty neat guitar. Got a Sentient Pegasus pickup. It's pretty nice. I like it a lot. Yeah, just waiting for people to get in here. Once about 100 people get in here, I'm gonna just start going. Really cool thing though. I picked this sucker up for $600. This is like a $1,300 guitar. It's awesome. So I was just like, yeah, I'm jumping on this. It's got a little bit of finish checking in the back. Like right here on the neck, there's just a little bit of a finish crack. But it's not in the wood or anything like that. I could just literally have it all sanded off and just refinished on the back. But the finish feels so good, it's like, I don't care. Nobody can see on the back. I don't want to mess with it because any thicker of a finish on this thing, and I think my hand would stick to it. So, you know, I need to get a band together. I really do. Not quite what I was looking for there. More of like a... be... I forgot how it went, but it started off with the tapping thing. I gotta relearn that part though. Actually, you'd probably like to see it. It's like oh, I'm in the wrong key there. It's something like that. I need to relearn this stuff. Really funny. But anyway, guys, yeah, so how's everybody's day going? Hey, Race Lover, good to see ya. Hey, Michael, hey, in your yawn. Snow Bunny, and who else we got here? Who else? Stop advertising me to put ads in this. I have to close out of that like every 10 seconds. I will decide if I want an ad break. Man, YouTube just be pushy today. You know? Let's see. Wait, who's from Colorado? Pixie. Oh, from Fort Morgan, Colorado. Heck yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll be right back. Hold on. That dog ain't doing one thing, he's doing another. Tanya, hey, good evening from Kentucky. Heck yeah, glad to have you here. I'll be right back. Again, it was nobody. He gets a little upset sometimes if he's separated from me, but at times he gets way too antsy and he wants to be outside, so he'll just whine at the door. But if I'm not outside, he doesn't want to go outside, so he'll just keep whining at me until I go outside with him, and I'm like, buddy, I wish I could, but I gotta do this. He gets enough attention. But anyway, 71 people in here, close enough. Let's get started on this, guys. I need to freaking... It's so unbelievably hot up here. Go ahead and get this. There we go. Alrighty. There we are. I think I'm gonna try and get Bearing on for tomorrow if he's willing. I'm gonna message him. I want to talk to him about he put out a quartering video today, and it's like, oh man, there may be some stuff out there, may not be. I don't know. I want to talk to him about stuff though, and I think it'd be an interesting conversation for sure. Because Bearing is absolutely amazing. Definitely one of the dudes I've known in the space the longest, for sure. And he's just always been a very, very, very kind dude. And just genuinely cool. So, you know, definitely want to have some talks with him. Maybe on stream, maybe even off stream. I don't know. I don't care. But, you know, try to have him on maybe for fun. Because I think you guys would enjoy him a lot. And I would really love to send you guys his way. If you want to see Bearing on, though, actually, let's make it more fun. I don't want to ask Bearing. How about I have you guys ask Bearing to come on? How about that? How about that, huh? I'm going to have you guys ask him. Because that's way more fun. Because then he gets subscribers out of it, too. So, you know. Even though it's not that much. It's not like a crazy amount. But, for real. Go subscribe to Bearing here, guys. I'm going to put his channel here today. And we'll see if we can get him on here for funsies. Oh. Blocked it. And pin. There we go. Pin message. There we go. Click that link in the pinned comment section there. We're go to Bearing. Go to his newest video. And tell him to come on to my live show tomorrow or something, you know? See if he's willing. We'll just bombard him. I mean, if it's a no, it's fine. But it's more fun to send you guys after him. Way more fun. So go there, subscribe to him. You guys will love him and his wife. They're awesome. Absolutely amazing people. They're very fun to listen to. It's just comedy all day long about politics. It's great. Candace and Nick are doing, yeah, probably. His first non-gay experience, I guess. So, Britta actually tweeted out, ready for Europe? Yep, George is coming too, right? She smiled, George is coming too, right? What'd she murder him? Oh, man. So here we go. That's the criticizing her IQ. We'll get to that. Actually, I'll move it over. Candace Owens, Nick Fuentes, and Ian Carroll reportedly leave the country following SPLC indictments. Podcasters Candace Owens, Nick Fuentes, and Ian Carroll reportedly took breaks or left the country the day after the Southern Poverty Law Center indictments were announced. Speculation links their departure to legal concerns from the SPLC. Owen Schroyer challenged them to apologize if no legal issues emerge upon return. Why would they have to apologize? Who would have to apologize at all? Like, who, like, I'm going to have to figure this out. Is this in some weird context? Why would anybody have to apologize to Nick Fuentes, Candace Owens, or Ian Carroll for leaving the country? They probably shouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? But we'll see. Scoop. Candace Owens, Nick Fuentes are both in Italy and fled to Italy at... Okay, great. And fled to Italy at the same time without alerting their viewers. They did. Remember, I was trying to refresh her stream last night? I didn't think it meant anything, but I was like, oh, maybe that assassin got her. No, it's far more sinister. Turns out Candace Owens is just a piece of garbage. Who would have guessed? Nick Fuentes and Ian Carroll. It's so shocking. What are the odds they would both be in Italy at the same time? Sources tell me Candace Owens flew American Airlines from Charlotte, North Carolina to Leonardo da Vinci Fiumicino Airport in Rome, Italy. It was apparent Fuentes was in Italy after photos of him in Italy surfaced online. Those two like to pretend they hate each other, but now they are both in Italy at the same time. Their sudden travel to Italy comes one day after the DOJ indicted the Southern Poverty Law Center for fraud over their secret funding of extremist groups with funds that allegedly came from offshore accounts. This is crazy. You know, new talking points went out. I'm just wondering if Candace Owens and Nick Fuentes were taking money from the SPLC. Crazy how much they both ran off to Italy at the same time, and Tucker Carlson hasn't posted in over a day. Where is he at? Interesting times right now. We're going to be going through all of this, guys. All of this. We're going to be going through, let's just do it right now. First things first, Tucker Carlson. We haven't heard from him, so maybe he's posted. Okay, 6 hours ago. That's a post. He did a video. This could all be pre-recorded, though, so there is that. Jeffrey Sachs. Okay. Paid partnership with... Okay. Wonder when it was shot. Then April 22nd. Why would Israel... Okay. I don't know if he's here or not. Has he replied to anybody? I wouldn't count this as... I would count that as just a scheduled video. I'm sure he knocks out a lot of these interviews day by day. I'm sure he goes like 5 days a week. Interview, and then is off, and then he posts these like according. That's if I had to guess, but I don't know. I don't know what his schedule's like. Most often, most people do it like that just because it's way more convenient. You knock out like, 5 interviews in 1 week, and then you get a whole month off. Makes sense to me, you know what I mean? That's what I would like to do if I ever made it to that level of like YouTube. I'd probably just do 1 interview a week, and it would be a big, long interview with somebody that's very, very popular. You know what I mean? Because it would be good. People would love it, Or, I kind of want to do a little travel channel. That would also be cool. Like, what if I went around, like, the entire United States and interviewed people's histories of, like, the small town that we visit? And it would just be small towns. I wouldn't want to go to, like, big town travel or anything like that, or big cities. How fun would that be? Would you guys be interested in something like that, too? Just, for way in the future. Obviously, when I could afford something like that. I would take, like, I don't know. Maybe I would take a tour just all around Oklahoma. Do a lot of small towns in Oklahoma. Not all of them, obviously, but a lot of them. Get the histories, document it, interview people, and then go to the next town and maybe even the next state. Then maybe, like, I don't know. After I do all of Oklahoma, I go to Arizona, or I'll go to New Mexico, or Texas, or Arkansas, Kansas. You know what I mean? Just put all the histories of the towns out there, who founded them, what was the craziest story to take place in the town, something like that. I think it'd just be fun to do like a side channel like that, And that's my kind of vacation. My kind of vacation is just going over to a small town and relaxing and pretending the rest of the world doesn't exist. Just great. Love it, you know? Nothing like eating at a small town, hole in the wall, you know? Some local mom and pop that spent their entire lives into their kitchen, you know, so you know it's going to be good. Russell Brand's recent interview isn't too good. Yeah, I kind of heard stuff about that, right? It's kind of weird. But I'm not so worried about Russell Brand right now. I'll probably cover it tomorrow. That'll probably be a good subject for tomorrow. I'm also going to talk about, like, Candace Owens' legal team. Yeah, I'll talk about it in this stream, dropping her. Well, we'll have to get to it and all, but I'm sure it won't take too long. So, yeah, Tucker Carlson hasn't posted anything. How about this? Nick Fuentes, what's he say about Italy here? I'm sure he's a constant poster, so why do I have... This is what's weird, right? I could type in Nick Fuentes. This guy comes up that I follow. And then Nick J. Fuentes clips. And then Nick Fuentes commentary. But then you go to latest, and he's the third one... Or people. He's the third one right here. Why not bring up the people I'm following first? I don't know. 6 hours ago, the same time as Tucker Carlson posting. Okay, I guess we'll just layer up a bunch of coincidences on each other. If Candace Owens tweeted 6 hours ago, I'm absolutely saying that they're in on this together. Promise. If her last tweet's from 6 hours ago, I'm going to lose it. Like, no joke. It will be mind-blowing. A good heuristic is that... What is this word? What is that word? A mental shortcut? Rule of thumb. Okay.
Heuristic.
Heuristic. That's what I said, right? Heuristic? Okay. Is that Laura Loomer is saying something. It's a lie in service of Israel. I mean, that's just such a cope. Like, he won't deny the allegations. He's just calling her a liar. He's like, Laura Loomer's a liar. But it's, I don't know, this is silly. And then April 23rd was his last, yeah, they fled literally yesterday. So Trump and his Zionist backers intentionally used mass deportations. Yeah, this is no different than what I covered in the live stream yesterday. This is his only update. This is it. This is literally the only update we get from Fuentes. Any replies? Decides to take a rare vacation. Unsightly individual poison. Okay, let's see this. The ride never ends. Yeah. I think it's ending for him pretty quick. That's what I think's going on. It's crazy. Now let's see Candace Owens. Did she also post 6 hours ago? Okay. So, boy, ironic that she ironic that she had a Storage Wars things from March 5th, 16th. And this is the same time. She posted this the exact same time Daryl Sheets was getting stalked and harassed. Isn't that weird? That's a little weird. Isn't it? Isn't this a little weird? Like, for real, it's like... Hold on. It's like... Weird that this was posted days after... Assassination coincidence? I misspelled it, dang it. Very weird. Anyway, hour ago. Okay, just landed what I missed while I was in the air. Huh. Well, we know you don't travel. It's true. Okay. Interesting. Well, Baron Coleman's not running. As previously discussed, bring the gold bullions into the Vatican crypt. Beware the SPLC is heavy on the chase. Speak to no one that doesn't have a podcast. LOL, making jokes about it. Yeah, and then yesterday she finally... What time was this? This was at 5:37 p.m. An hour and 7 minutes after she was supposed to be live. No show today. Sorry, I thought I had announced I was traveling with my family. See you guys next week. To Italy too, huh? It's weird, right? Let's see. Is that it? Let's see her replies. She usually can't keep herself off Twitter. That's weird. That's really weird. She's not responding to anybody. She's not responding to the allegations at all. She's not saying anything about, like, fleeing to Italy with Fuentes. If I didn't flee to Italy with Fuentes, I would say I didn't. By now, for sure. What is going on? Like, seriously. Normally, if there's a false accusation on Candace, she's pretty quick to debunk it. And this has been out there now for 24 hours. You know what I mean? That she fled to Italy. Nearly 24 hours. It's been at least a full day. So, I gotta wonder what's going on. You know? If they're not there with each other. And they also all of them failed to notify their audiences. That's weird. So anyway, Owen Schroyer, I'll ride with the woke right accusers that Candace Owens, Nick Fuentes, and Ian Carroll fled the country for legal concerns. But when they return and it has nothing to do with the SPLC or any legal reasons, I expect them to apologize and admit they've been wrong about everything. Like, so this is just right? Like, Owen Schroyer's been kind of, unfortunately, going off the deep end as well with this. It's kind of sad to see, you know? And he's defending these people who definitely did the opposite of him on January 6th. It's kind of weird to me. He had to get arrested for telling people not to go into the Capitol, and he's defending people for literally, like, defending the people who literally said go into the Capitol and attack. Like, that's wild, you know? That may not be the reason, but something is up for sure. And this guy, you won't believe who just popped up in Italy. Remember Aubrey, I don't know this person, the ex-TPUSA employee we all suspected leaked to Candace Owens? Fired. Oh, this is her. She's in Italy too? What's happening? What is happening? Huh. Wow. That's wild. So we have literally Candace Owens fleeing to another country with a TPUSA worker, ex-worker, and Nick Fuentes and Ian Carroll. Let's check out Ian Carroll real quick. Did he let anybody know? Has he discussed any of this stuff? Has he debunked anything? Let's see. 23 hours ago was the last post he made as well. That's very weird too-ish. Well, April 12th was his last post before that. Maybe it's not that weird. Okay, let's see here. Any replies? Let's see. You're a threat to nobody. Wait, he said he was a threat? In light of David Wilcox's recent tragic death, I just wanted to check in and say I'm safe today. Taking a break from the internet for personal reasons I'll talk about more soon. Mental health is fine. I'm not... Oh, interesting. Love my family and my life. This dude thinks he's going to be ended for some reason. And he's going to Italy. This is weird. This is a little strange. You know what I mean? Oh, guys, by the way, if you could click that link in the comment section here, the pinned one, to subscribe to Bearing's channel, and leave a comment on his newest video, say, hey, join Artie's live stream tomorrow. Because I'd like to have him on. But I want you guys to ask him. I want subscribers to convince him to come on instead. Which I could get Bearing on anytime, but I think it's more fun if I send people his way, you know? Because I like the guy. And his videos are amazing. Him and his wife, you guys will really like watching them, I promise. They're very funny. Very, very funny people. And, yeah. So, anyway, he says, you're a threat to nobody. Your life is zero danger. Quit prostituting yourself for clicks and engagement. And he goes, Jay demonstrating his inability to read once again. If you have Grok read the post to you, you'll discover that I specifically said that I am in no danger and I'm completely fine. Oh, yeah, that's why people are coming after you. That you said you're not... Is this just a normal thing people say to themselves? Come on. Like, why bother playing stupid, Ian? Like, does that make you feel better? Let's see. You don't even touch on the UFO phenomenon, though? Not much, no. I am in no way related to whatever's going on in there. And what in where? And is this something to do with midstream? I'm not going to watch him pass away midstream. How weird it was that all these fellow UFO guys have been dying recently. Interesting. It is weird. I don't know. I would definitely love to go to like a UFO town. I don't know that I would necessarily be interested in like covering UFO stuff directly or anything like that. But I would love to go to a UFO town and ask them stories about that because it's kind of a cool factor, you know? I would love to do that. I don't know. I just kind of got this idea in my head to go around to different small towns and do some like, I don't know, just interviewing and getting towns' histories and stuff. I think it'd be a lot of fun. But anyway, used to think Candace was using that tinfoil for her hat, but she might be using it for oh yeah. She might. I don't know if she is or isn't. Donald Trump criticizes Candace Owens as extremely low IQ individual for her attack on Bridget Macron. Bridget Macron doesn't even have that big of a wiener. I've seen it. It wasn't that big. Candace Owens, much bigger wiener. You put them side by side and it's just not even a contest. Oh, that IQ goes down right there. I don't know. Anyway, in a Truth Social post, President Donald Trump stated that Candace Owens' stock has fallen significantly. Does she have stock? I don't even follow that. I don't know. Due to her despicable attack on First Lady of France, Brigitte Macron. He described her as extremely low IQ individual without verification and shared a fake magazine cover labeling her Time's Vile Person of the Year. The post sparked widespread reactions and discussions on, hey, okay, whatever. I think it's hilarious, you know? I think it's very funny. You know, I mean, she's been attacking Trump and he hasn't said anything about her for months. Now he's saying something about her and now she's like upset. And her followers are upset. And it's like, look, I mean, is he not allowed to defend himself? Maybe Candace should not have fudge booty up in here. I love that. Absolutely. Fake justice. Fake publicity. Fudge booty. There you go. Holy smokes, President Trump just dropped this bomb on Candace Owens. Candace Owens' stock, which is never very high, has fallen a long way. Her attack, yeah. This is great. Just quotes it. I can't stop laughing at this. I love it. I do love it. Like, it's just amazing. Obviously, this is fake. This isn't even good, like, editing for, like, you know, Time Magazine. It's just fun. So, obviously, he posted, like, a very, very obvious fake to show the joke. So, anybody getting mad at that's being silly. Tim Pool claims liberal group paid... Oh, yeah. That was 2 hours ago. But he didn't claim it. It was literally the government that claimed it. So, conservatives announce rally. Liberal group pays bad guys to show up. Liberal group says, see, the conservatives are... Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is exactly right. This guy says, I don't call conservatives bad guys from World War II because of who shows up at rallies. I call them bad guys from World War II because of what they say and do. This person's an idiot and doesn't pay attention to anything going on in the world around them and is in a bubble that decided to repost this and just say something absolutely unrelated, 1,000,000% to what Tim Pool said. 162,000 followers. How do you get that many followers and be so stupid that you couldn't literally read what Tim Pool was talking about? The SPLC paid these fake people to be here. You know what I mean? And then this person's just going to completely bypass that and pretend like it didn't happen. It's just complete and total stupidity. Hey, Colin, how's it going, man? Let's see here. America first, but after we flee to Europe. Yeah, Candace and Nick Owens. Exactly. That's great. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Alrighty, so let's get more into this. Ian Carroll. Oh, wait, we are into this here. Okay, cool. Thank God for Candace. Why? Yeah, exactly. Why? Am I following this person? Why am I not following you? Post good stuff. Let's see. Gina, here, Charlie Day stuff. Is Italy non-extradition country? Maybe. I mean, it shouldn't be. They are part, but I mean, no one who's president now, they probably would be like, no, Mr. President, we will not. I don't know why I'm being French about it. I mean, they're all French at this point. That every single country in Europe might as well just be France and Germany at the same time. They surrender and riot like the French, but have the authoritarianism of Germany. It's like the worst possible combination you could have for a United Countries alliance, I guess you could say. Europe is just falling apart. Man, the UK, if the UK could get out of it, if they can get out of it right now, you know what I mean? Send the migrants back, pull way out of Europe, they could still save themselves. They could still save themselves. It's possible. They need to get on it now because Europe is literally going to just fall. I think we're going to see Europe's fall in the next 5 years. I think we will see a complete and total destruction of Europe. Not even kidding. I don't think they have much more time. UK needs to get it together and get out of there. And whatever European countries are still out and about to a degree, they need to really get their defenses up, I think, and really just prepare for what's to come out of Europe. But, that's just my opinion on it. Oh, yeah. It's the only mug big enough. It's my wife's mug. I do like this mug a lot, though, because it's this lady. She's like, no, I will not have a nice day. But I really want to replace the words with, no, I will not make out with you from Billy Madison and just have her face right there. Like, how hilarious would that be? I don't know why. I would love to make mugs, and so I don't think I could use her likeliness, so I'll probably have to do a cartoon old lady if I ever did make mugs. But I would just put a cartoon old lady on there and have, no, I will not make out with you on it, and people will never know why. Like, anybody sees you with that mug, they'll just be like, so what's this about? It's funny. It's just funny. Dorothy, is that her name? Is this one Dorothy? But yeah, Golden Girls is funny. I know they have Leslie Nielsen in it. So, Leslie Nielsen, doesn't matter what he's in. It's hilarious. It's amazing. So I'll always give that a chance. I always kind of make it through a season or two with the wife before I'm like, all right, I need to watch something else for a bit. And then I forget everything, and then we have to go back to season 1. So that's just where I'm stuck. Yeah. But it is what it is. Let's see here. Not only do I believe it, I called it day she opened he pie hole. Good. Great. Is there anything else on this? Let's see. TPUSA is trending now. Let's open that up. Let's, oh, right. Okay, we're here. Oh, and sure. So I wasn't in it. Never mind. I was still at the very top. Okay. New talking points. Owen Schroyer. Okay, so that's where we left off. So we're going to find some more people here. Never forget Laura Loomer ate dog food on TV because she got paid to. That's not how that works, guys. That is 100% real food. Just because it's labeled dog food does not necessarily mean it's not edible people food. It depends on what it is. If it's kibbles, don't eat it. Obviously. You know what I mean? If it's literally just packaged meat, I don't know what else to tell you. It's fine. We eat packaged meat, especially if it's all natural. Now, if it's, you got to know your company. There are some places that make it really, really, really good as normal human food because dogs are supposed to eat technically the same food as humans for the most part, not pastas or anything, but they eat meat, rice, and water is essentially your best diet for dogs. Very little rice though. Same for people. That's what people are supposed to eat is meat, rice, and water. I don't know. So I don't really look at this as a big deal. But these people, this is a dude who's probably never eaten real food a day in his life. You know what I mean? So it's I don't care. McDonald's is worse for you than eating dog food, by the way. It's literally just 275 plus different chemicals to give you cancer. You know what I mean? So not that dog food necessarily wouldn't, but I'm just saying there are things out there worse than dog food you could put in your body. And you probably eat it often. Most people do. It's not like Candace to reply to Trump posts. Yeah, exactly. Now he's goading her. I think that's what Trump's doing, is he's trying to goat her into posting. And she's not going to talk about it at all. She's literally not. An hour ago, she posted. Which I wonder if Ian Carroll and them will post now, because it's just been an hour since she's posted. Let's see. Go to replies. Who else is fled, I wonder? TPUSA is trending. So, Andrew, what? Oh, never mind. Andrew, TPUSA is dead. Charlie was TPUSA. God dang, these people are awful people. Awful people. But anyway, so let me set this straight. Baylor tells TPUSA we can invite community members for non-students to our event. but then reverses their decision after some progressive students complained, forcing us to tell 4,500 ticket holders not to. Yeah. And then she's sitting there saying, oh, well, I'm going to defend literally like all the leftists. Like, imagine thinking you are the good guys when you are defending leftists. You know what I mean? Like, this is crazy. She's supposed to be MAGA. She's supposed to be pro Candace Owens and stuff. She's supposed to be all Catholic and, you know, it's just going to be all this trad wife and stuff, but she's rooting for the Democrats. Just like Nick Fuentes. Go vote Democrat. Vote Democrat, you know, and it's like, what? Vote Democrat? Okay, Fed. Whatever you say, Fed. You know? Proof they are setting up Erica for a 2028 political run. Oh my God. This is awful, you know? Erica Kirk, Turning Point USA CEO, helped arrange White House talks in Maha backlash. Amid Maha backlash. No, she's not. Like, this guy is dumb. Baron Coleman, have you any of the... Oh, this is April 23rd. I don't even care at this point. Okay, latest. The only way Erica Kirk is uniting us is together against her. No. Let's see. Oh, okay, let's see here. Let's see this person. Oh, wow. You live in California? Oh, no way. I bet you're a super duper pooper scooper conservative, aren't you? Let's see here. Uh-huh. Yeah, look at this. This guy in the area. Yeah, I bet you took that right on the street corner of, in California. Let's just see. Democrat. Let's just see what she says. Oh, nothing? Synonymous with liberal or Democrat? What is? Okay, well, she said one insult back in January. Notice how she's never talked about Democrats ever again. Leftist? Left? The one time woke left seeing yourself as a victim. Okay, 9 hours ago. Where was the plane SUBBTT before it left Paris? Okay. Okay, let's see where it was. Oh, good job, lady. Okay. Let's see. This explains why he acted like a little bitch before comic Dave Smith had him on again when Ian Carroll called him out. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know. You're all loony left. Who's she talking to? So, Ma and Pa MAGA went from being experts on infectious diseases, vaccines, military withdrawals, presidential immunity, firearms. Okay, experts to climate change. You have that right? You don't have anything right. Well, she used to defend Trump all up until Candace Owens, like, literally messed with her mind. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But people in California just, most of the time, they don't know what side to pick, and they just go with the flow, and whatever's selling is what they're going to jump on, you know? Huntington Beach is MAGA? Oh, really? Nice. I didn't know that. That's the only beach. Well, no, I've been to 2 beaches in my life. Huntington Beach was the only one I actually spent time at. I spent 10 minutes there. Want to guess why? I'll let you guess why I only spent 10 minutes at the beach. And that's the longest time I've ever spent at a beach, too. It sucks. The whole story sucks. Good tea. Anyway. So the reason why I end up only spending a small amount of time there, stung by a stingray, went right out into the ocean, and it stabbed me right in the foot. That was a horrific pain. That was pretty bad. Heck no, no jellyfish. No, I would have kicked that sucker off. It's not that bad. I got stung, like, here's my foot. It went in the side of the foot, like, very deep into the foot. And it sent all its venom right up. My legs swelled up. It was unbelievable. So, yeah. The other beach I went to was Florida. I won't tell that story specifically, but I only got to get out of my car, run out kind of to the beach for a minute to kind of look at it. And yeah, it's crazy because it's different. In Florida, you go off 5 feet and you're already neck deep in ocean water. In California, off Huntington Beach, you can walk out a mile and the water still only be up to your knees. Now, that's dangerous because if a rip current comes through and pulls you right on in, it'll suck you into the ocean. So you don't want to be out too far away from the land. But yeah, it's crazy the difference. It's really crazy the difference between California's beaches and Florida's beaches. Almost Steve Irwin, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was crazy. So don't think her pride would allow her to run. Yeah, I don't think she's not going to run for president. There's no point. There's absolutely no point. It's too much division for her to run anyway. So I don't think it's going to happen. Let's see here. What was all this? All right. Southern Poverty Law Center is now trending too. I'll pull that up. Let's see. So we're in TPUSA. Boom. Trump says he's boycotting the halftime show and watching Kid Rock at TPUSA. Hit the RP button. Wait, really? What halftime show? What's he talking about? What halftime show is he talking about? There's nothing coming up for NFL. Who's even going to pay attention to this post? This is weird. They're literally talking about next year's Super Bowl. That's weird. Right, LMAO, literally TPUSA is the one that gives... What? Oh, he meant to say cult vibes. I really misread that too. Dyslexia and confused. Okay. Vibes, Lamo, that's why people can't debate about it. No one can prove otherwise. Okay. I actually don't want him to. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Wild stuff. So let's see this. Southern Poverty Law Center real quick. Let's see. 9 hours ago. Maybe Trump's DOJ should spend less time making up about the Southern Poverty Law Center and more time prosecuting PDF files. And how do you know it's fake? Why do these guys always jump on the bandwagon of it's fake? You know? Yeah, Super Bowl's 3 months ago. So he has to be talking about next year's halftime show. You know what I mean? It's a little early to be talking about that. We don't even know of we have no idea how that's even going to go down this year. Not even a clue. It could be anybody going to the Super Bowl that's paid to go, you know. Let's see. Charging the Southern Poverty Law Center with a federal crime for paying informants to help dismantle hate groups. That's not paying informants. That is ridiculous. That is a waste of taxpayer dollars. Paying them for what? For people going out and having free speech so you hire people to go down there and spy on them or something? That's what you're telling me? That's unbelievable. The Southern Poverty Law Center is not an investigative body. That is not what they do. They literally get tips on things that are violating human rights, but they don't investigate situations that don't even have anything that's illegal. What were those people doing there that was illegal? They were protesting the taking down of statues. Why would they send people in there to investigate that? That doesn't make any sense. They already have no basis to launch any type of investigation. It would be illegal to have any police go down there to do that because that violates the Fourth Amendment. So why would the SPLC need to do that? That is such a cope. Absolutely cope. So the Fourth Amendment is okay. Unlawful search and seizure. It's a legal protest. You can't just, hire people to do that even. I mean, you can, but with taxpayer dollars, no. You can't be doing that. That's why they're under investigation. Going there to stage hate crimes is insane. And no matter how they try to even flip it. Oh, well, they could pay people to go down there, not with taxpayer dollars. No, absolutely not. Politico reports Turning Point USA CEO Erica Kerp helped arrange White House, what is it? Trump secures Regeneron deal for lower drug prices. Okay, there we go. That's interesting. Let's see here. Reports TPUSA CEO Erica Kerp helped arrange White House meetings between Donald Trump and RFK Jr. Okay. So the meeting was aimed to unify Trump's coalition amid backlash. The report positions Kirk as key coalition builder, succeeding Charlie Kirk's legacy ahead of midterms. I think that's a great thing. What's wrong with that? Oh no, we brought the party together. Oh, geez, such evil. No wonder they're absolutely freaking out about this. Exposed, Tim Pool accidentally leaked the multi-million-dollar cover-up to protect Erica Kirk. Oh, really? Okay, let's hear this.
That's what we're. Hey guys, it's me, Confronting.
I don't want to hear you.
About $18.
Let Tim talk. You're worthless.
Erica Kirk as an ad term.
This is what Project Constitution looks like. Oh my God, bro. No wonder he's got so much time to fabricate stuff. Dude is literally sitting on his rear all day long. Wow, man.
Generates an RPM equivalent to finance. Finance is the highest RPM. That means for every 1,000 views on finance, you get about $18. For news and politics, it's about 6 to 8 right now. We're in the off season, right? This is going to pick up in the fall. Viewership will increase because more ad dollars are going to get spent.
Stop right there. Do you understand what he just said?
Yeah, I understand perfectly what he said. He's talking about YouTube ad revenue and literally seasons of elections. People pay attention to the elections a lot more. Therefore, whenever you get more viewers and more people involved in general, YouTube ad revenue goes up. You get more money from YouTube during those seasons. So what do you think he's talking about?
Right now, we're in a political off season. Standard political content is making $6 to $8 per 1,000 views.
Yes, that's correct, actually. That's about dead on the money.
But the term Erica Kirk is pulling $18 to $20.
That's not what he said. He said when we get closer to the season, election season, ad revenue will go up to $18 to $20 per 1,000 views instead of $6 to $8 per 1,000 views. How was that hard to understand? This guy's retarded.
It's matching high-level finance content. This isn't organic. This is a massive, coordinated.
Oh my God, this poor stupid guy. What? He said during political season, ad revenue goes up due to increased viewership. Oh my God, this guy is like, that's crazy. Like, do you know what the worst month? I told you guys this yesterday, actually. That's what's funny about it. He does look like a trailer park version of Ethan Ralph. That's hilarious. But no, I talked about this yesterday. The worst month every single time for YouTube, the worst month is January. Because literally, for some reason, nobody watches YouTube in January. It is the strangest thing. But January comes around, nobody is watching YouTube hardly at all. I guess everything just starts over and everyone gets busy or something. And it goes into a slump every time. And the worst January is every other year. Immediately after an election cycle. So during the election cycle, like right after November, the midterms, or not the midterms, the actual presidential election and the midterms. Right after November, December kind of sucks, but things are a little, things are okay. January, everything dies. Everything dies in January. It is not a good month, especially after election. So, yeah. Oh, thank you. I should show you my, hey, Light Cyrus. I'll show you the Music Man Majesty I have. That's crazy. What, you guys didn't watch YouTube in January? A lot of people don't. I don't know what's going on with Januaries are a dead month. They're always a bad month. Just is. And it's not just politics either. It's almost everyone on YouTube experiences it. So, is what it is. You guys are all at the gym? Yeah, I missed my gym day today. I need to be going in. I'm going to go in early tomorrow. So, get everything good and going. Get this arm raised up. There we go. Okay, take over YouTube in January is going to the planner. Yeah, right? Absolutely. Got your YouTube premium and all? That's good, Get only 26.7 thousand subs. Your channel is DOA. Wait, what do you mean? In October, my subscriber count was only at 15,000. I wouldn't say it's dead on arrival. Let's see. Oh, she's like, wait. Oh, Paradise here is saying Candace isn't running. How do you know that? I have a question. How do you know she's not running? What is she doing? Can you tell me what she's doing right now and why she didn't notify anybody that her stream wasn't going to be going on? I'm just curious where your thought process is. Why did she meet Nick Fuentes and Ian Carroll in Italy with the ex-TPUSA employee? All four of them are there right now at the exact same time, the exact same day. They all flew out the same day into the same place. Is that not weird to you? Because if this were Erica Kirk, you'd be like, something's going down. But when it's Candace Owens, it's fine? Hey, me too, Mackenzie. I'm glad YouTube brought you here too. It's awesome to have you here. Thank you so much, Becca. Thank you, Madness, and Race Lover as well. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Con, you're absolutely amazing. People are paying off credit card debt for Christmas. Yeah, that's pretty much it, yeah. I guess people are bored in January. I don't know. I think, I don't know what goes on in January. Because I don't stop watching YouTube in January. But then again, I have a job that allows me to listen to YouTube while I'm at work. Now, sometimes, like today, I was not able to be on my phone or on my headphones. I was in a different area, so I just couldn't. But I was so busy, it's not like it made my day any longer. So when I'm there, I don't mind going into that area without my phone and stuff because there's just a lot of stuff to do. I won't say exactly what, but it's a lot of stuff to do, and it's very, very noisy, so I have to wear earplugs. They're up to something. Highly doubt they fled. They might not have fled per se, but it's weird off the back of the SPLC. But they are doing something, and they didn't announce anything to their audiences. Ian Carroll didn't announce it. Nick Fuentes didn't announce it. Candace Owens didn't announce it. It's really bizarre. Really, really bizarre. And Tucker Carlson, he's very silent about it. He's getting accused, and he's not even responding to it. So he's got his phone off or something. You know what I mean? Now, for Tucker Carlson, is that unusual? Not necessarily for Tucker. But she did tell a few folks, you aren't part of the cool kids. I literally told you she didn't tell her audience, and you went and didn't even bother answering that. Why? I'm not spewing babble for clicks. Candace is spewing babble for clicks. Can you tell me one thing Candace Owens has backed her claim on? One thing. I ask this to every single Candace supporter that comes into this chat. One thing that Candace has backed her claim on. Every single time I ask that, Candace supporter leaves after calling me a name. So I'm going to go ahead and ask you. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt without calling me a name. Tell me one thing Candace Owens has backed her claim on with evidence. And I'll pull it up right on the screen and we'll see if you're right. We'll do that. Let's see, Bugsy. Hello, I'm starting from the beginning, but Artie Trolls look into the White Mountains of Arizona and Greer, Arizona. Oh, yeah, I should. I love Arizona. It's my favorite place I've ever been to. Like, I've been to Havasu Falls. Beautiful place. And I love Tempe, Arizona. So, you know, I would like to go deeper into Arizona. Into small towns in Arizona this time instead. That'd be very fun. Which I'm guessing the White Mountains and the Greer, Arizona are probably small towns, huh? If I had to guess. Let's see. You know what? I'm going back to work on, wait. Monday, so your YouTube days are numbered? Oh, no. YouTube days are numbered. You can't do both? Maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Sedona, Slide Rock, let's see. All right, what else do we got here, though? Because we're going to go over Candace Owens' legal team dropping her. Because I think that's pretty funny. So anyway, there's all that. Is this here? Let's see. I'm going to just refresh Ian Carroll. I'm going to kind of check on these guys periodically throughout the night. Nothing but 23 hours ago. Yeah, none of these people have, like, at all notified any of their audiences of any of this. And the person's gone, aren't they? After I asked that question of, literally, every single time I ask the question of, name one thing, can you name one thing for me that Candace Owens has proven? They don't come back. They never come back. It's the most bizarre thing. That it's just like spam callers. Whenever you, like, let a spam caller know that you're not being fooled, they hang up on you immediately. You know what I mean? Same exact thing. Find it to be very, very, very bizarre. But that person probably will never, ever, ever tell me. Oh, no. They did message. Okay, hold on. The fact that Tyler's ammo did not match the bullet supposedly caused by Charlie's death. That was proven wrong, Paradise. The ATF absolutely debunked that. ATF proves Charlie Kirk bullet. So here you go. We're going to get the ATF here to actually prove you wrong. This is the one with the serial number, inconclusive. That's the inconclusive report that came out first. The ATF comes out and does it right here. Let's see. 8 days before he was assassinated, this is wild. Claimed it was a typo. I don't know about that. Where's the ATF? Let's see. Okay. Here you go. Here's the ATF report that they're going to show in here. Kirk was assassinated September 10th. Okay. The New York Post noted that the rifle was a 30-06 caliber Mauser bolt-action rifle. A 30-06 has long been popular big game hunting round for the U.S. Okay, there we go. The ATF report says during Kirk's autopsy, a 30 caliber Class D formed damaged bullet jacket fragment and 4 lead fragments were found. 30 caliber. So, I don't know. Is the ATF wrong? Did they lie? You told me Candace Owens proved this. She didn't prove it. She was wrong about what she said. Candace fans really need to start questioning Candace Owens instead of just taking her word for it. Pretty easy, okay? Now, in the court filing, Utah noted that the state also intends to conduct metallurgical testing on at least one of the recovered lead fragments. They don't even need to, but they're going to do it anyway. This is for Tyler Robinson's benefit to do that testing because they already found out that the ATF has confirmed it. No, that's not how it works, Paradise. See, just because you don't know how it works doesn't mean that your thoughts are going to be what does all this. Even in Candace Owens' interview last night, the guy said they will take the bullet fragments and they will weigh them, and that will tell you exactly what caliber it is. So you're dead wrong again. That's how they found out it's a 30 caliber. Unless you're saying that the guy Candace Owens had on last night was wrong. So it couldn't have come from any bullet. It had to have come from the specific type of bullet that 30-06 would have fired. Otherwise, they wouldn't have classified it as the 30-06 bullet. See, different bullets have different diameters, weights, lengths, and they all are logged by the ATF. And do you know how they do this? There's a very expensive company out there that actually produces literal perfect samples of everything, including peanut butter. A jar of peanut butter from these guys. It's nasty. It's not good. But it's like $2,000 for a jar of peanut butter. They make exact bullets to the exact weight, size, and everything that are supposed to be the test bullet. And then they weigh the bullet that they get from the scene against all these different test bullets to figure out exactly what type of bullet it is. It's crazy. In fact, I'll show you the video that did it. It was from a Veritasium video. Peanut butter. Oops, there we go. Oh, it's $1,000 jar of peanut butter. This was a 3-year-old video. These guys make samples of everything. Everything. Exact samples. That's why their stuff's so expensive. The government will purchase 1 or 2 of these to test against. A great example. Companies that make peanut butter buy a jar of this peanut butter. That way they can match their peanut butter to what is ideally the perfect, consistent peanut butter. They test it against them. That's how they do it. They do the same thing with bullets as well. And they have the bullets actually over here. The Floxeton, standard reference material, peanut butter, science fiction. Okay, I think it's under standard reference material. They do the bullets. No, this is all the peanut butter right here. Okay, where did they get to the bullets? Let's see, because they actually mentioned bullets in here specifically, I believe. Let's see. Validation. Here we go. Standard bullet. Right here. See? Crazy how I know these things, huh? It's funny. I got a little bit of knowledge on me. So, let's watch this real quick, and I'll show you.
cause of death by fire in the home in the U.S.
Oh, this is fire.
Products like this, but also with the regulations that were in place and just the educational campaigns that went on have saved many, many lives.
But they also have standards for things you would never expect, like a standard bullet.
When a bullet is fired through a gun, you know that the rifling in the barrel imparts marks to the bullet.
Forensic labs then have to measure these grooves to match the bullet from the crime scene to others fired by the suspected weapon.
Now you know. So this is how they ended up doing it. This is the test that they used in order to match the bullet to Tyler Robinson's fragments. They have the standard bullet's weight, size, diameter, everything. So that way, when they gather all the pieces, they can weigh it out. They know exactly which bullet it was. There you go. Now you know. I watch things like this all the time for fun. I listen to stuff like this. This is mainly what I listen to whenever I'm like at work and stuff. You know, just non-political, science channels, music channels, stuff like that. Lots of 8-bit music theory. Lots of that one guy that also does piano and stuff and breaks everything down into musical theory and stuff. I listen to a lot of that stuff, watch a lot of that stuff. So anyway, there you go. It's bootlicker narrative. See, and there you go. The moment I prove you wrong, the insults come out. It's really easy. I don't even have to insult you. I just wish you would educate yourself. That's all. Watch and see when Tyler's charges are dismissed due to lack of proper investigation. I'm sure, because our government is really going to let that happen if it's a government conspiracy, isn't it? I can tell you this. I already know what your locked and loaded excuse is going to be whenever he gets put away. And you're going to just simply say, our government made it to where he couldn't win the trial no matter what. That's exactly what you're going to do whenever he loses. If he wins, you're not going to see me say that. I'll be like, wow, they really failed to prove their case. That's why. Pretty simple. You know what I mean? I guarantee you're going to say that the government ended up screwing over his trial when he loses. But you're so confident that there's not enough evidence. Can you tell me exactly what the first piece of evidence and the second and third piece of evidence the prosecutors are going to present? Name them in order. If you can do that for me, I'll admit that you have a lot of inside information on this case. If you cannot tell me what evidence they are going to present in court, you have no idea. You have no clue. I have a bully pulpit. Oh, okay, so I'm a bully now because I proved you wrong. Wow. That's sad. I'm sad that you think now I'm a bully because I literally showed you how they test bullets and you were wrong about it. You were dead wrong. You said that Candace Owens managed to prove that the bullet did not come from that 30-06. And then I proved to you that she was actually wrong. The ATF said it did come from that firearm, that it is a .30 caliber. And now you're calling me names and being upset about it. And you're calling me a bully because I proved you wrong. I mean, that's really sad. You know, you just got to get upset. Now, if you could please go ahead and tell me what evidence the prosecution is going to present. And I also want you to tell me what evidence the defense is going to present in Tyler Robinson's trial. And if you can only come up with, I don't know, because you actually don't know what evidence they're going to present, then don't tell me you know for a fact he's going to get off scot-free. I don't know if Tyler Robinson's getting off scot-free or not. I'm not that arrogant. I have no idea what's going to take place. Maybe they find out he is innocent. Or maybe you find out you've been duped by Candace Owens this whole time. Because I promise you, you're a person who has no idea who Candace Owens was, is, or anything. You have no idea about Candace Owens literally doxing kids. You have no idea that Candace Owens was trying to dig up Steven Crowder's divorce because she was angry with him for calling out the Daily Wire. The same Daily Wire she attacks to this day now. She was mad at Steven Crowder for going after the Daily Wire. Now what side is she on? And she still won't admit she was wrong to Steven Crowder. You don't know about any of that stuff. You're a blind follower of Candace Owens, and I guarantee you have not been subscribed to Candace Owens for more than 2 years. I've been warning people about Candace Owens for almost 10 years now. when she was an extreme leftist doxing children. So, there you go. No, you don't pretend to have inside info. It's just common sense. Oh, it's just the common sense. Okay. Common sense. Right. That's just the excuse. Your sense is common sense, and my sense is not common sense. That's just the way it is, I guess. You just got that common sense coming to you. Do you know what common sense is? I have a question. What state do you live in? Because common sense for one state is completely different to another state. A good example. What do you think common sense would be in Los Angeles? Common sense there would be that trans people or trans women are women. That's common sense in LA. Do you think that's common sense where you live? Just curious. You don't even know what common sense is. You should look up a definition of common sense. Actually, no, I'll do it for you. Definition. Common sense is the sound, practical, and everyday judgment used to make reasonable decisions without specialized knowledge. It is a shared fundamental ability to perceive situations based on general experience rather than deep study. Key synonyms include good sense, horse sense, judgment, and practical wisdom. In other words, it's kind of like trusting your gut. But I have a question. If you brought somebody out from the city of LA into the countryside of Oklahoma, do you think their common sense is going to be practical out there in the middle of the wilderness? I'm genuinely curious what you think your answer would be on that. What am I projecting? Can you tell me exactly what it is I'm projecting? What have I said about Candace Owens that isn't true, but is actually about me that I am literally imprinting onto her? If you could explain that one to me, that'd be great. I've asked you to explain several things, but you're just refusing to do it, and you keep going for insults. So I guess you're just not gonna even you're not even gonna acknowledge what I say. That's how hard-headed you are. You're not even willing to admit at all that you could be wrong about this. That you were a Candace sub? Oh, boy. Okay. I'm sure. You're not a Candace sub at all. I'll tell you what. Can you go ahead without even... I'll trust you. Can you make your subscriptions public? And I'll go to your channel and I'll pull it up. We'll see if you're subscribed to her or not. You really want me to call you out on it? Oh, my shtick doesn't fly. How do you know if you're not subscribed to Candace Owens? Why are you defending her? You were already wrong about her proving, and you already came out and assumed Candace Owens had proved that the bullet fragment didn't fit. How could you have known that? You don't follow Candace. Just curious. How did you know? Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me whenever, we'll call that common sense. Okay? How did you find out Candace Owens debunked this? Good try. Good game. Checkmate. Candace Owens, okay, we did this here. Is there anything else going on? I bet Laura Loomer's still going to be talking about it. She doesn't know how to stop talking about it, so, oh, she's live. There we go. I like Laura Loomer. She does need to calm it down, for sure. She needs to calm it down. But you don't have a channel. What? You don't have to have a channel. You have an account. And you have subscriptions. You can make your subscriptions public. It has nothing to do with uploading to YouTube at all. So you don't even know how YouTube works. But you're wanting to tell me how this stuff works. It's kind of funny, Anyway. Let's see. While Candy is getting... I'm not going to say that out loud. By karma in the form of Laura Loomer, President Trump decided to jump in. I love this for... this is crazy stuff. Absolutely crazy stuff. What are we going? Hasn't gotten enough attention since on the same podcast, Tucker Carlson did a mea culpa on Trump. He passionately defended... Oh, that's a song by... it's a really good metal song, actually. Mea culpa. He has these, super fake drums on the album. Who is this? I'll have to look it up. Trump passionately defended whites-only country clubs. No, he didn't. What? Let's hear this.
worked at the Washington Post, but there was a girl called
This would be
Catherine
fun, girl.
Rempel. I think she worked at the Washington Post, but she was like a Fox contributor or something. She was like a sort of liberal neocon type person, but not smart. Anyway, we're talking,
I would say
nice, and
she's probably is her match.
And I'm like, where are you from? And I grew up in.
I guarantee you she probably is her match. Laura Loomer is kind of like the opposite side of Candace Owens. Laura Loomer does some crazy stuff. Don't get me wrong. She does crazy stuff. I think she's every bit as crazy as Candace for the most part. She just happens to be on the opposite side, She does good work, don't get me wrong, but she's done bad work in the past too. So, just be very wary, you know what I mean? Hopefully she doesn't do bad work anymore. You know what I mean? Hopefully she gets her emotions under control too, because she does let her emotions get the better of her. Laura Loomer does. I'm not saying that makes her a bad person, but she's way too sensitive. She needs to just calm down a bit. Now, it's hard for people to do that. It was hard for me to do that. I've had to learn to do it, and I'm not even an expert at it. There are times where things can set me off still, And you don't know it'll set you off until you actually get to it and you go, oh, I didn't think of this scenario. This really makes me angry. And sometimes you give into it a little bit. It happens. I'm not blaming Laura for that. I'm not going to say she needs to be perfect, but she needs to calm it down just a little bit more, though. She's quick to snap she's got a variety of different things that can just make her snap on a dime, and it's like, she needs to just calm down. And I think she knows that. I think she does know that to a degree. So, I'm not going to sit here and, chastise a grown woman. She's an adult, No, that's that. But, I'm just saying my opinion. Let's see. Question of the day. Did she compromise Trump? My guess probably Trump has no principles. I have no idea if she did that or not. Why would I speculate on that? Like, there's just nothing behind it. You know what I mean? Like, Trump has no principles. I'd say he has pretty strong principles. He's had a 47-year principle on Iran. I'd say that's a principle. 47 years of talking about Iran like that. I would definitely say he's got principles. He's got principles in the sense that he absolutely was like, no more illegals. He's getting illegals out. Got principles on closing the border. He closed the borders pretty well. He made it absolutely first term and second term of selling our oil instead of us being just net exporters. We're net importers. We're net exporters now. He has put the squeeze on China better than any possible way, using the Strait of Hormuz as a cover. That was amazing. That's probably one of the best things I've ever seen Trump do. I did not expect him to open up the Gulf to trade with our oil and close off the Strait of Hormuz and completely choke out China the way he did. It was one of the most brilliant moves I've ever seen from a president. And nobody's even willing to acknowledge that on the Candace side because they're so bitter. They have no idea what even took place that day that the Strait of Hormuz was closed. They have no clue. It was one of the biggest pivots in energy control on the entire history of our planet. And hardly anybody knows about it because they all still are obsessed with this. Oh, Iran was bad, though. Iran was bad. You have no idea what happened. Most people don't that are on the Candace Owens side have no clue what even took place that day. We have just shifted energy and we have cut China down by their energy in half because China can't produce its own energy. It's pretty wild. We have taken a majority of the business to the Gulf. We've made Europe buy our energy instead of going through China and Iran? Come on, like that is pure genius. What did he lie on? He hasn't lied on anything else, actually. Trump hasn't lied on a single thing. It's kind of wild. That's quite the claim. People keep saying Trump lied and then they can't name a lie. What you're going to say is, oh, no new wars. He was pretty clear on Iran. He was pretty clear that he was either going to make them capitulate to the deal that we had with Trump before Biden shredded it. Trump wanted them to go back to that deal, and people are like, but we had a good one. We had the Obama nuclear deal. No. See, there you go. No more wars. Exactly. Oh, so predictable. No. That's not exactly what that was not promised in that way. And Charlie Kirk backed him 1,000,000% on this. 1,000,000% Charlie Kirk backed Trump on it. And if you want me to prove you wrong on that, I will prove you wrong like I did the person last night. And it's very fun to do so. Don't give me a good time. Let's see. Cenk Uygur called me a Terry and an Israeli all you want. I am neither. Okay. Is there anything? I'm going to start. There we go. So we proved that the bullet was actually matched to the 30 cal. Let's see here. This person's not worth anything. We talked about this. Southern Poverty Law Center. We may go over more stuff about that. Okay, we're going to go to Candace Owens' page now. See if she's updated anything. Well, think of it this way, Xander. Has any other president ever released any files on Epstein before? But Trump has. Trump's got the files out. I wouldn't say that's bumbled. That's a lot more files out that were during Obama, during Biden, I haven't proved a damn thing. You just spew the sheep narrative. I did prove you. I proved you wrong that the ATF absolutely classified that bullet as the 30 cal that came from Tyler Robinson's weapon. What do you mean I haven't proved? Do you want to see it again? I'll help you out. We'll read through it again. ATF report on Tyler Robinson bullet. ATF ballistics report unsealed. ATF report in association of Charlie. Oh, okay. The Utah judge overseeing the case against Charlie Kirk's accused assassin Tyler Robinson has unsealed ballistics report from the Federal Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms Explosives that could not conclusively match a bullet fragment to the suspect murder weapon, but confirmed a match with the spent casing. Okay? So, again, we'll go back to the video that I said about Veritasium, about how they check, they make a perfect bullet, and when the gun strikes the bullet, there's a mark. They took the casing from that mark. Read the latest by the defense team. Specifically, what latest by the defense team? That gives me nothing to go on. Genuinely. Now, they have matched the recent court filing. This is in the court filing. This is unsealed from the court filings. This isn't something that was made up. This isn't some third-party test. This is directly out of the court findings. Like, what are you talking about? It was attached in part as an exhibit alongside defense motion filed under seal on January. Well, this came from the defense, too. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, my dog had a hold of a squirrel. That's not good. So, anyway. Yeah. He was, yeah. The squirrel was not alive. So, he had it, and he was running around the yard with it, and he would not let it go. So, there we go. Sorry about that. It's quite the busy day today. Anyway, now where were we at? Let's see here. You won't because it shows what I'm talking about. Trashes your case. Read the recent court filing. I asked you specifics and you just insult. Like, it's so annoying. So I guess I'll find the recent filings myself. I don't know why people don't pay attention to what I say. It's so unbelievable. Anyway, I'll go ahead and I'll go on here and look for what is the most recent court filing in Tyler Robinson's case. Good Lord. Have Grok do it since they're a lot more reliable than literally asking for specifics for me to literally look for. Didn't think it would be this difficult, but wow. Let's just see. We'll read the latest court filings, and it's going to be a whole lot of nothing. Oh, boy. Candace would have had her maid take care of the dead squirrel. Yeah, exactly. You just got to do what you got to do. He's running around out back and catching squirrels. I'm glad he's catching them, though, because they do like to go up into my roof and chew. So, it's good for that. The most recent reported court filing, State of Utah versus Tyler James Robinson, case number, yeah. Okay. Is the defense motions to hold Utah County Attorney's Office, and specifically Utah County Attorney Jeff Gray and his staff, in contempt of court. Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay, what are they going to be in contempt of? This motion was filed on about April 15th to 16th, 2026, described as the news reports Wednesday before the Friday, April 17th hearing. It alleges that the prosecutors violated a gag order by going on a media tour and making public statements about the defense filed its earlier motion to delay the preliminary hearing. The defense also requested that the court of the Oh, okay, so you're telling me it's okay when Candace Owens comes out and literally the defense leaks information. But whenever the prosecution does it, you're wanting them to be held accountable for this? This is what you wanted me to literally talk about. Oh, this is amazing. Okay. So, again, a Candace fan literally going by the rules of rules for thee, not for me. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Good job, though. April 17th, 2026, evidentiary hearing. The court heard arguments on this contempt motion. The defense's request to delay, vacate the preliminary hearing, originally filed March 27th through 30th, 2026, with prosecutors opposing on April 6th, and the long-pending defense motion to exclude all cameras, microphones, and still photographers from the courtroom, filed earlier in 2026. We know about this. This isn't news. No new filings were reported immediately after this hearing. Judge Tony Graff has not yet ruled on the cameras issue or the preliminary hearing delay request, which I already covered on the channel. This isn't new. So when you're sitting there saying, you won't cover this, maybe check my channel first, I'm not projecting anything on you. You are hardcore defending Candace Owens and what she has claimed. And you're still saying I haven't proven you wrong. So if you're going to defend Candace, be prepared to get the title that comes with it. Because Candace Owens did not prove anything. She was wrong. I'm debunking Candace, and you're still saying that she was correct. You are a Candace fan. I'm not projecting any narrative. Oh, for shekels? Really? I'm getting paid shekels? I want you to back that claim now. I don't get paid from anything other than YouTube super chats, from YouTube ad revenue, and from my job at the factory I work at packing coal and refining coal. That's it. That's where my money comes from. Now, I would like for you to tell me and prove that I am making money by any other means, because I am most certainly not. I don't take foreign money. I don't take money from anybody else outside of this. Are Shekels YouTube clicks? Paradise Pete, if you don't stop with the insults, I'm going to let you know right now, and you don't stop accusing me of stuff that I've never done, I'm going to go ahead and ban you. Because I'm not going to put up with it much longer. You either back your claim or get out of here. That's all I'm going to tell you from here on out. It's getting really frustrating. Proving you wrong in watching you throw a fit like a 5-year-old. Now, obviously we got through all this. I read the court filings. I already did it on the channel. You didn't even know I did it on the channel, but you were telling me that I was never going to cover this because I was too scared. It's a really stupid motion that's going to get flagged down. And again, I don't need any of this rules for thee, not for me garbage. If Candace Owens is allowed to present leaked evidence to the public, then Erica Kirk should be allowed to come out and say what they have on Tyler Robinson themselves. If you don't agree with that, then you shouldn't be agreeing with Candace. No, I'm not thin-skinned. You're just an idiot. Goodbye. I just don't like it when idiots come in here, lie to my face, accuse me of wrongdoing, and then you're saying, oh, you're thin-skinned? Nah. Not even close. But if you're going to literally accuse me of doing something either illegal or something that's wrong or accuse me of lying, you can go somewhere else. And that's good encouragement for you to go bye-bye. So get out of here. Nobody cares about you. Nobody needs you here. Shouldn't have done that. I gave you every opportunity to literally view the evidence that I gave you. Gave you every opportunity to back your claim. I literally asked you direct questions on what it was that Candace Owens has gotten right. You never answered me on that. Aside from the one time where you said, oh, well, it was the ATF ballistics, which you were wrong about. Absolutely wrong about. Literally confirmed a match with the spent casing, but you didn't want to acknowledge that at all. You just said it was propaganda with no proof. No proof at all. Just propaganda because it was something you disagreed with. So it has to be. Has to be propaganda. Now let's see here. Candace Owens still is not going to keep up at all with her audience. It's very bizarre. Let's see here. Sup, low IQ, exactly. LOL, once upon a time you were just unstoppable. Then you went after people who did nothing to you. You reap what you sow. Yeah, I agree. Daily Wire, literally calling her out too. It's crazy, crazy stuff, you know? Yeah, crack a joke to try and cover the fact that you are going down. You deserve everything that's coming your way. Enjoy it. Yeah, I agree. I agree, you know? Oh, great. Yeah, they're trying to the whole Cheeto thing. When you factor in the Vatican being behind Candace, her attacks on Israel and Protestants like TPUSA and MAGA, it all starts to make sense. Yeah, absolutely. Holy crap, Lori. Thank you so much for that 10. Oh, thank you, Xander, for the 5. I appreciate it, guys. It's very nice of you all. Thank you guys so much. And it, yeah, I don't know. I like to entertain some trolls that come in here every now and then. Yeah, it cracks me up, Shekels. 7,000 shekels of video, apparently. Or was it post on X? I don't even know, you know what I mean? But anyway, it's just ridiculous. Eric Jeff says, please don't ban Pete. Opposite opinions are good, but please don't give too much attention to rage baiting. Keep up the great work. Oh, no problem at all. You know, it's just people who literally want to keep accusing me of stuff and just keep arguing to argue. Because it's like, okay, here's the thing. You want to have opposing views from me? That's fine. That's fair. I can totally understand that. People come in here and go, I disagree with everything that the Iran war, you know, the Iran war, stuff like that. Whether it was true or not, right? It's fine to agree to disagree. But whenever it's like, okay, I'm going to genuinely prove this person wrong. Here's the ATF report. Actually, Candace was wrong about this. And they're like, nope, just propaganda. I'm just not even going to, you know, even acknowledge it. And it's like, oh, so you think it's just fake because you disagree with it. That's not somebody that has opposing views. That's what's called a contrarian. That means this person's going to disagree with me on every single aspect I bring up, no matter what the subject is, because they've already determined me to be wrong. I give Candace grace all the time for certain things that she calls out or certain things that are like that, and I'm like, oh, actually, this may be true. I don't just disagree with every single thing Candace does. That would be ridiculous. But you see a lot of her closed-minded fans actually do that because they don't want to look into anything. They don't want to change their mind. They don't want to have an opinion. That's different from what their queen is telling them. Their queen bee. Keep exposing Candace, brother. Hey, thank you so much, Mario. I really appreciate that, man. And you guys just came out of nowhere with all that. Holy crap. It was just like explosion. I appreciate it, guys. Are Candace and Fuentes meeting with the Pope? It's possible. That's actually possible. That's crazy. I wonder if that's happening. I wonder where the Pope is. Where is the Pope? Why'd I type it in there? Where is the Pope right now? And is it possible this Owens and Nick Fuentes are with him? I mean, the reason why I asked Grok can pull everything from the internet. Maybe he'll find pictures or something with them with the Pope or anything. I doubt it would be big news if somebody found it. So Grok's going to probably tell me no. But, I give it the chance. Give it the chance to scan everything. Maybe somebody just snapped a picture 5 minutes ago. We'll have to see. And if Grok could just pull it to my attention, I could be one of the first to maybe cover it. Or maybe it just isn't happening at all, too. Let's see. He just wrapped up an 11-day apostolic journey to Algeria, Cameroon, Angola, and Equatorial Guinea, April 13th through 23rd. He flew back from Malabo, Equatorial Guinea on April 23rd with a press conference aboard the plane and arrived in Rome that evening. You're telling me that the Pope arrived back in Italy the same time that Candace Owens, Ian Carroll, and Nick Fuentes went to Italy too? Really? Wow. They're saying, no, it's not possible that Candace Owens and Nick Fuentes are with him. There is zero news. That doesn't mean it's not possible. What? That just means that nobody's found it. You know what I mean? What? Why would you say it's not possible? As if that's like some crazy thing to have happen that they could be just with the Pope right now. That's not a crazy situation. I could most certainly fly to Italy and have a chance of running into the Pope. That's not the craziest thing in the world. What the heck? That's wild. Rachel Wellington. Wait, is it Wellington or just Wellington? Because it doesn't finish your name here. Thanks, already found your channel pretty recently, and I really enjoy watching your chill, dude. Hey, I appreciate that. Also, is that a solid black German Shepherd in your bio, in your picture? Because I also have a solid black German Shepherd. That's really cool. Happy Friday. Thanks, Artie. Thank you, Scar. Thank you so much for that. And you guys are too nice. You guys are way too nice. Y'all are amazing. Is Tucker and his Islam love there too? Yeah, probably. His love for Islam is definitely there. Your husband's family is Catholic. They are angry with the Pope right now. I've never seen her family more upset. I mean, this Pope isn't great, but is he really worse? Because I haven't kept up with him, so I actually legitimately don't know this. Is he actually worse than the last Pope? Because the last Pope was pretty bad from what I've seen. But genuinely I wonder about this Pope here. I haven't really, like I said, I probably should look up more stuff about him. I have not kept up with him at all. But he does seem more tame. What's crazy is he used to be a teacher here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Isn't that crazy? For 2 years, he taught here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where I lived out here. He taught at ORU. Isn't that crazy? So this guy's like been here quite a bit. Let's see. Yeah, he's bad. The Pope has TDS. I knew the Pope has TDS, but the last one did too, in all fairness. No, the last one was bad too. Yeah. Is he worse than the last Pope? That sucks. Dang. They're with the same sex. I'll have to look into him more. I didn't know he was that bad. Like I said, I the only thing I saw was recently when Trump kind of called him out. But I don't know. It's wild. We should not be fearful of Islam. It is literally... Oh, wait. We should be... Wait, what? Oh, you're quoting. We should not be fearful of Islam. Is literally completely made up quote, by the way. Wait, from who? The Pope or Tucker Carlson? Oh, your sister went to ORU? Really? Oh, crazy. Yeah. There's the... Now, this is just a tribute, but you're going to have to believe me, okay? So, check this out. Okay. This is the praying hands outside of ORU. We always used to say this all the time as kids. This is very funny. This actually is a recording, and it's a tribute of the greatest high five in the world to have ever taken place. It was so crazy that they couldn't even, this isn't actually what it looked like. It's just a tribute. You get the whole joke. We would always just make fun of it with like Tenacious D. Because, it was like, this is not the tribute song. Have you guys listened to that song? Where it's like, you've got to believe me, wish you were there. They played the most awesome song, but they couldn't remember the lyrics or anything. So then they came up with the tribute song that it's a tribute to the greatest song in the world that they ever wrote that they can't remember. It's a very, very funny bit. But yeah, this is the greatest high five ever recorded. It was so magnificent and amazing, they had to erect a gigantic statue to remember it by. Anyway, it's very funny. Very, very funny. I love it, though. These hands are crazy, though. It's like a world record, like, statue, though. These are massive, massive, massive hands. Let me see. Praying hands statue. ORU. It's like, you wouldn't believe how big they are. The world's largest praying hands. I guess in all fairness, if you classify it like that, this can only be the only one, but... Yeah, the high five of destiny. Heck yeah. Yeah, exactly. The greatest high five ever recorded. I don't know. I like the thought of that. Let's see people standing by it. Is there anybody standing by it? Let's see. Standing in front of... Let's see if we get people... Like, in actual scale to size. Here we go. Like, full-size person here. It's pretty nuts. Pretty crazy, actually. They are very, very, very big. Look at the size of the thumbnail across here compared to this person. You know what I mean? This person is like half the height of the thumbnail and about as wide. Isn't that crazy? Like, it's huge. Actually, if you were to get her all the way up there, she may be only as tall as the thumbnail. I don't know. Because she's all the way down here, and that's all the way up there. But these are really big hands. I mean, what an awesome statue, actually. It is pretty neat. It was always a fun place to go to as a kid out there. It's a big open area. But anyway, let's see what we got going on here. With a tape measure. Yeah, exactly. I should get a tape measure. For white national, yep, can't say that out loud. Went to Italy. Candace is, yeah, but same. Let's see. Thank you for all you do, already. Hey, thank you for being here, guys. Seriously, you guys are amazing. I absolutely love having you here. Hey, do me a favor, though. Where's my pinned comment? Where did my pinned comment go? What the heck? What? My pinned comment's gone. That's weird. Huh. Let's see here. Let's see here. See if I still have it. Yep, I do. So I want you guys to go over to Bearing's channel real quick. If you could click on that link. Open it in like a separate window or something. Oh, wait. It says... Oh, I'll just replace pinned message. Whatever. It's not even showing up as a pinned message for me anymore. So I don't know. I'll just replace it. Go to that, though. Click on the link in that pinned message and subscribe to him. And then also leave a comment on his newest video saying, come on to Artie Troll's live stream tomorrow. I'll harass him a little bit with viewers. And give him some subscribers for it, too, So there's that. It's still pinned. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't see it, but I went ahead and replaced it. It is hard to not argue with people on YouTube. It can be hard. I probably shouldn't give into it, but I also have fun doing it. So it's like, I don't know. I kind of want to at times. But saying no, it's not possible that they're with him because there's no news reporting or anything like that. Could be a secret meeting, though. The only mention of Owens and Fuentes in relation to the Vatican Pope opinion pieces, mostly from late 2025. Okay. But they are all in it. Oh, wait. They all flew into it on the same day. Coincidence? Just curious what Grok is going to say about this. Let's see. Yeah, Candace had herself a couple of Egyptian planes that took her on over there. Good one, Nikki. That's funny. Candace is trying to throw all you off with the Jewish thing, so I think she knows she is how close to the crown. Yeah, she's pretty close to the crown. That's pretty crazy. Let's see here. Truck is taking forever today. Absolutely forever. I wonder if there's any breaking news anywhere. Take out. Let's see. Loading Bob effect. Oh yeah, that's funny. Mega Ralph. Heck yeah. Oh, somebody's watching the Sam Parker stuff. Oh, health just like took her life over. Yeah. Yeah, that's sure. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Not too much crazy stuff going on X right now that I see. See if there's anything. Oh, I can't see anything trending with this small window, so I'll have to come back over here. It's all fine. Let's see here. So, no, it's not a complete coincidence in timing. Really? Reports confirm Candace Owens and Nick Fuentes both arrived in Rome around the same time as Pope Leo the... Okay. Why didn't you mention this before? Laura Loomer broke it on X, noting that Owens and Fuentes fled to Italy at the same time without alerting their viewers, which is actually crazy to do. A widely circulated post adds specifics. Owen took an American Airlines flight from Charlotte, North Carolina, landing at Rome's Leonardo... Yeah, okay. Fuentes have... Okay, Italy... Yep. They surfaced, all images surfaced and stuff. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, she really did flee. She's in Italy for no reason. And she never told her audience that she was going to not do, that she was not going to be there or anything. She never told them. Everybody expected her to stream Thursday evening. And she told everybody in the audience late. She was like, oh, I thought I told you guys I was going on vacation. She knew she didn't mention it in any interviews. She knew she didn't mention it in any videos or live streams. She knew she didn't post it on X. There is no way she made the mistake of not telling people that she was going to be gone. No way that happened. Not a chance. You know what I mean? No way she thought she told her audience. Not a chance. Not buying it, you know? Let's see. Am I going to do Omegle again? Yes, I am. I am absolutely going to do that again. I'm going to save it. I think I'm going to save it for like crazy Saturdays or something like that. Or like just in general, like on a Saturday. Because there's really no breaking news on Saturdays. And so I have a hard time with live streams in general unless I'm trying to catch up on something or just go over some fun. And I was like, hey, why not do the Omegle trolling again? Because you guys will have a lot of fun with that. When I did those Omegle troll like clips, I was only getting like 2 or 3 people in my live stream at once. And that was it. So it was really boring to do the whole Omegle thing for the most part, but it made great clips. But I would love to do it again with you guys. I think you all would have a lot of fun watching me argue with some lefties on Omegle. And just trolling them in general, making them mad and them cuss me out and all of a sudden skip me. It's really funny to see that. I wonder why they fled. LOL, maybe they were involved in some stuff. Yeah, well, they fled because of the SPLC, all the findings on it. That's what happened. They literally fled because of that. Isn't that crazy? What have you seen with your fans? That would be fun, too. If I run into any of you guys and have a little conversation with y'all on Omegle, too, that's just a bonus. So maybe it happens, you know? That'd be a lot of fun, I think. So... yeah, I think it would be good. Oh, are you asking what Omegle is? It's essentially a video roulette. So you go into this roulette, and you can essentially just randomly match up with any person on video. How I trigger them is I wear a MAGA hat. And if they see the MAGA hat, they start usually cussing me out and stuff. Yeah, Ken Higby just started doing it, and I saw him do it, and I was like, hey, that's actually my thing. You know why I started doing it? I'll show you. I'll show you why I started doing the Omegle stuff. And you guys probably have seen some of my Omegle videos. They're right here on the front, usually. Right now, it's live. But if I go to shorts, you know, it's usually on the front page. Let's see here. Here's some of them. Leftists are rude. Here's all these people where I'm wearing a MAGA hat. And I'll show you guys a very funny clip. Like, let's see here. This girl scolds me here. Which one's a very funny one? This one is very, very funny. Hi, how's it going? What just happened?
You and Trump.
Okay. Hi, how's it going? Wow, it really just scrolled me down for some reason. Oh. What's this? Hi, how's it going? Wow. Okay, if for some reason it just got rid of it. That was weird. Try again here. Hi, how's it going?
Hey.
How you doing?
What that say? What your hat say?
Oh, it says, Make America Great Again. Oh.
You nut ass nigga.
What'd I do?
What is Trump doing right now?
He's bringing our factories back, getting rid of government spending, and,
You're a dumb ass bitch, yo.
What was I wrong about? Okay. You know, stuff like that. You guys like that? I made little shorts out of them, but it was a long live stream and I cut them all. You know, there's also some really funny ones. Like, who's the girl that cusses me out? That's very funny. A little girl, like, cusses me out. Let's see. Trump says slurs, The pretty lady that wants Trump shot. That one did a lot of views. That's a long one, though. It's a longer clip. I'm going to go to short ones. Where is it? I guess scary if you move. Okay. This one's very funny, where she's screaming at me to take the hat off. Oh, this girl gets mad too. This is great. This is a funny one.
Like, is that
Hi, how's it going?
Oh, make America great again.
Yeah.
Wait. Is you a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, bitch. This is exactly why America is like this today.
It's so fun. I don't know how these videos didn't take off more, I'll be honest. I really don't know. I genuinely do not know how these videos are not more popular. These are so funny to me. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I've seen a lot of really, really funny stuff. Let's see. Let's see here. There's, oh yeah, leftists are rude here. That was a good one. Where is the one where they really go for it? These are the older ones. I had first started. Where's the girl that, like, there's a girl that cusses me out. It's very funny. Is it this one? Hi, how's it going?
Ew. Ew, make America great again? Are you fucking kidding?
Well, would you not want it to be great?
Honey, it's not great. Like, do you like the tariffs and anything? No. So
Yeah,
educate yourself
I do.
everywhere.
Do you know what tariffs are? Oh, how's it going? Then he ended up clicking off too. But yeah, do you like the tariffs? No. It's like, why don't you let me answer that question? I do like the tariffs a lot. I think they're fantastic. I think the tariffs are amazing. But anyway, where's the girl that cusses me out? The heck? His girl was rude. Found the Red Ranger. Girl scolds me. Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Hi, how's it going?
Do you like Trump?
Yeah.
Well, f you.
Wow. That girl's probably like 12 or something. You like Trump? Yeah. Well, you. It was so good. It's funny. People are so sensitive. But yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do on Omegle. You know, if you guys are into that, if you guys are into literally me just, yeah, honey, she's like 12. Yeah. There is an age where you get to say honey. And if you're like younger than me and you call me honey, I'm just like cringing on the inside. I'm like, girl, don't talk like that. You're not old enough to talk like that. Get a few more years under your belt before you start talking down to people like that to a degree, you know? I don't know. It's just funny. I find it to be very, very, very funny. So yeah, if you guys want to watch that, let's definitely do that, guys. We'll have fun. I don't know if it'll be this Saturday. It could be this Saturday. I could do this tomorrow. If Bering isn't wanting to come on and talk about any of this stuff for the most part, then, you know, we'll just do some fun Omegle trolling. As a matter of fact, it would be so funny to get Bering in on this too. It would be very funny. It would be hard to get him in on it, though. He would have to do his own. He needs to get a bear icon made and have a MAGA hat on it or something. Or maybe he should just like wear a pullover bear mask and have a MAGA hat on too. And just do that on Omegle. Oh, it would be so funny. I may be able to convince him to do something like that. I think he'd have a lot of fun with it too. Just let people just get upset and record it and then clip it. I think they could have a very fun time. I don't know. Maybe he wouldn't be into it. But it would be very funny to see Baron get in on this. I'd absolutely love it. It'd be so funny. Especially when his Australian accent comes out too. How funny would that be? Yeah, Rage Bronson, he should do something like that too. I think it would be fun. I'll have to get it set up. I have my second camera here. I can't remember why I needed a second webcam in order to do the Omegle stuff. I'm sure I'll find out when I try to set it up. So I will have to work on it early tomorrow. Please do a stream together for sure. I've had Bearing on many times before too. Just letting you know, I've had Bearing on this channel quite a bit. He's literally like supported me, like just, how would I put it? Like not financially or with subscribers or anything like that, but he's always been a supporter of the channel, no matter how big it was. He came onto my channel when I had only like, I think 150 subscribers. The dude is a genuine, nice guy. He's never had to do that, and he's done it, you know? Just an absolutely amazing YouTuber. Oh, you don't know who Baring is? Capazzo, you should definitely click that link there and go to his channel and subscribe. Him and his wife do very, very funny videos. Usually they talk all about trans people and stuff like that. They do very funny videos together. It's just great. They talk about iDubbbz a lot at times, and they're very funny. Are we allowed to be annoying to Baring to chat to get him to come on? Yes. Yes, go annoy the piss out of him. That's the best part. Just make sure you give him a subscribe if you're going to annoy him, though. That way it's worth it for him, you know? I'm not going to send people there to annoy him and him not get, like, some reward out of it to a degree. You know what I mean? Now, I don't have enough to make, you know, his subscriber count jump up drastically or anything. But, you know, it's still, I want to give him as much support as I can, too. That's a dude who's literally believed in me from the beginning. Like, just an amazing, genuine guy. He had no reason to believe in me whatsoever, I'll be honest. I never thought I'd make it this far. So, you know, I am very thankful and very lucky. You guys are to thank for that. You guys are amazing. Thank you all so much. But, yeah, he's had no reason. He's never, ever... See, I'm only just now taking off, you know what I mean? Like, after years of doing this. So he's really had no reason to invest any time into my channel at all, and he did. It's just such a nice kindness that came from him that, you know, people have shown me, don't get me wrong, people have given me a lot of kindness. Paramount Tactical has shown way more kindness to my channel than it deserved, for sure. Like, you know what I mean? Like, many people. But Baring has been the one doing it the longest and most consistently, and since I was like at 100 subs. Like, dude didn't have to give me the time of day for that. And he did. So it's such a nice thing for him to do. And he's got a genuinely adorable family. Like, they are just amazing. His daughter's adorable. You know what I mean? Like, Like, just good, kind-hearted people. And they have a great channel. Amazing channel. So, yeah. Thank you guys. It's for real. Yeah, he's got like 557 subscribers. I know. And sending all you guys to him, he's not going to see that number really go up or anything. But it's still, I want to give back as much as I can. You know. You found me through Paramount? Awesome. I appreciate that. Gary is also just a genuinely great guy. Great guy. I love talking to the guy. He's amazing. I cannot wait to meet up with him in person at some point and have like a beer around a campfire or something. You know what I mean? Or just be on a show in general. But I prefer, you know, just hanging out around a campfire in general. I love it. It's like the best time ever. So hopefully, you know, one day I can at least do that. Let's see here. So Nick and Candace are in Italy. They don't know where Tucker fled, but he's gone. That's what's weird too. Tucker's gone too. I don't know what's happening. So anyway, there's zero evidence there with them or meeting. No, I know that. I know there's zero evidence, but I just wanted to get Grok's, like, if there was evidence, Grok would have pulled it. So obviously there's still no evidence yet. Let's see I wonder what people are saying. I don't know. I should probably pull things up. I don't think these guys will say anything crazy, right? Nah. Chrissy Mayer might, but I don't think it'll get me banned. Viva Frey interviews my attorney. Oh, okay, that's cool. The recording says, starts out kind of confusing, but once it gets going, Dust Bunny? What is this? Oh, it doesn't even blow up. Why is it the same size? That's silly. Okay. All right, well, I'll look at that later. Maybe it's a good movie. We're going to go see Mortal Kombat, actually, next. That's what we're going to do. So there is that. That's going to be fun. Let's see. Loved your joke about magnifying glass to kill Ant-Man. Oh, yeah, that is kind of funny, though. He should be faster than the light. Well, maybe he's not light speed. I don't know how fast Ant-Man is. I've never looked into that. Publicly celebrates the end of info. Oh, of course, this guy's a freak. Wait a minute. That's Will Ferrell. What the heck? That's Will Ferrell. What?
No rules on international waters.
Why is this shot like... This is Tim Heidecker. Will Ferrell and Tim Heidecker are coming out of the wood. What is wrong with these people? Wow. Tim really has just gone off the deep end, though. What a piece of garbage. Sucks. I'm glad Eric came to his senses, at least. The Michael Jackson movie's out today, too? Ooh. I heard that's going to be good. I'll have to see. Ant-Man is normal speed? Oh, okay, then, yeah, it sucks for him. Found you through Jay Witt. Yeah, Jay Witt's awesome. I need to get on his show or need to get him on here. One way or the other. Or we just need to do both. Because I've only talked to him on the internet. Haven't talked to him, over voice or anything yet. We need to do that. I need to make time for that ASAP, actually. That dude's awesome. I love talking to him. You know what I mean? Just a good guy. I would also like to sit down, actually, get a campfire going and talk with Jay Witt, too. Even if we don't do anything on each other's shows, I would still like to sit down and have a beer with the guy. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I'm more of I don't know, I just like sitting down and talking. You know what I mean? Will Ferrell is a disgrace. It's a bummer. Let's see. So, council. Guess it's better. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, nothing here yet. Who's this? Jacinta Allen? Is that the girl who's quit TPUSA? Victoria State. Oh, no. Victoria. Okay. Statement from Premier. Is this British? We're delivering more free TAFE? Did she mean to put safe? Places in health, construction, early education, hospitality, more with 60,000 students. Is this a UKer? Bendigo. Where's that? Oh, it's Australia. Oh, Victoria's in Australia. What am I, dumb? I knew that. And I still said, whatever. All right. Anyway. Yeah, my tea's gone. It's an empty cup now. So, just water for now. I'm getting back on my hardcore diet. I'm going to go straight clean, drinking only tea, water, rice, beef, other meats. Just going to do that. I'm going to bulk up like crazy. Well, I guess I'll technically cut, but I'm going to bulk muscle up for sure. And I'm going to be hitting the gym way harder than I have. I'm going to really get back into it because I've just been kind of slacking as of late. I go to the gym very sparse, and a lot of it's to do with time. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not getting up early enough in the morning. I think I really need to try and get it all locked down. But man, work schedule has been messing with me too. And this week was a bad week because like I said, I had to go to a wedding. So there's that. Jay Witt fam, absolutely. Is like the green hearts his thing? Because every time I see the green hearts now, I think of Jay Witt. Every time. So that is funny. Anyway, let's go ahead and do another check on Candace. I think this is about it for the day for the most part. No. I need to go over Candace Owens' legal team dropping her, actually. What was I thinking? We still got a little bit to go. Let's see here. Just to make sure there's nothing. Candace is not responding to any drama today whatsoever. None. That's unusual. Very unusual. Nick Quintez. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, I got to go to people because for some reason he's in there. It's weird. 8 hours ago. Okay. Yep, nothing yet. Ian Carroll. April 23rd. Yep. Nothing new. Nothing new at all. Okay. Jay-Wit's trigger is green hearts. Wait, does he not like the green hearts? Y'all just berate this poor man? That's actually funny. That's actually funny to... That's a funny way to troll your own audience that you're a part of. You know what I mean? Is not your own audience. How would I say it? That's a funny way for an audience to troll a podcaster. That's very, very funny. Oh, wait. Are you guys coming over from Jay Witt right now? Though? I've been properly accepted. Is Jay Witt over? Okay. I mean, I need to thank this man properly if that's the case. Is he live right now? Is he live right now? Is that it? Or are you guys just, Oh, no. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so since we brought up Jay Witt, you all are mentioning it. Okay, gotcha. I just wanted to make sure, because I need to give proper thanks if something like that happens. I also need to send you guys over there. He's almost at 70,000. Is there anybody here not subscribed to Jay Witt right now, though? Guys, get this man to 70,000. Definitely need to get this man to 70,000 like ASAP. That's awesome. Congrats to him. Absolutely amazing. He deserves it. He deserves every single bit of it. He should be at 100,000 by now. He deserves way more than that, but yeah. His channel's awesome. I definitely peek in there a lot. I don't say anything because I'm usually at work. I have to keep my phone in my pocket most of the time. So, unfortunately, it happens that way. Same with Paramount. I do listen a lot, but I don't pop into chat as nearly as often, especially, and what sucks, I have a foldable phone. I never, ever want to open this phone when I'm at work. Because as you can see, when there's tiny little microscopic pieces of coal everywhere, this is not a good place to have it. Because it'll scratch the inside of the screen really bad. But this, especially too, that hinge, imagine powder getting into it. So, nope. This has to stay like this. This is how I have to use the phone all day at work. So it's really hard to type on this tiny screen. It's very, very, very much not wide at all. It's very small. Opened up though, it is it's a mini tablet. It's awesome. I'm going to get the trifold. Guys, for sure, whenever I do. But this phone will probably be my phone for another 2 or 3 years. I've already had it for 2 years. I like to stretch my phones as long as possible. I hate updating. Sending all my files over. I'll keep a phone for 5 to 6 years before I get a new one. Wait, what do I do? Do I cover? Oh, what's my trigger? That's actually a good question. I have no idea what actually would, I don't know. I really don't know, 100,000 subs is the peanut butter on French toast challenge for Jay Witt. Nice. I wish I could make a challenge like that, but I gotta sadly tell you guys that I really do like peanut butter on French toast. So, I do like it. It's good stuff. I don't have it every time or anything like that, because, sometimes it ain't peanut butter day for French toast. Sometimes it's regular French toast. Sometimes you gotta have chocolate chips in that French toast. Sometimes you gotta put whipped cream on the French toast. Sometimes you put strawberries on your French toast. Some days you put peanut butter on it. It just depends on what you're feeling, you know what I mean? But I'm not really much of a French toast guy. I'm more of a waffles guy. Love waffles. But overall, my typical breakfast is going to be like a egg, chorizo, sausage, burrito. Can't go wrong with that. And meat means more gains. So, always good. But also, I like, my real weakness is biscuits and gravy. That's where my weakness is. So, the 2-note guitar solo that Wham live video played on a lot on MTV back in the 80s, that's your trigger. Oh, I don't like bad guitar solos. That's a trigger for me. That's probably a trigger. Actually, yeah, I would say it's cringy when I see people come out and play guitar when they don't know how to play it at all. That does irritate the crap out of me. Lil Wayne doing it. Yeah, it sucks. I say chorizo's so funny. Do I say it wrong? I didn't. I just always look at the name and just sound it out. I don't think I've ever looked up at that. You work at fiberglass? Yeah, you can't use your phone at work. Oh yeah, dude, I would not want to work with fiberglass. Oh man, because at least coal is either powder or it's round, like round chunks. With fiberglass, you're dealing with strings of very, very sharp needles. No way do I want to deal with that. And it's so itchy. Nah, man, I don't envy you at all. I think I work in a better, more tolerable place, even with all the heat. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you would enjoy fiberglass a bit more, but nah, I wouldn't want to work with fiberglass. I bet fiberglass, though, has a lot more uses. We just stick our stuff in water filtration systems. Obscene amounts of butter with powdered sugar and cinnamon sugar on French toast with a bucket of bacon on the side. Gotta have the bucket of bacon. It doesn't even matter what breakfast you have. If you don't have a bucket of bacon on the side, is it even breakfast? Even with my biscuits and gravy, there's still like a pound of bacon next to me. You know what I mean? I'm definitely eating that no matter what. Putting bacon bits in biscuits and gravy too is just amazing. You just can't go wrong with that. Let's see. So Ian Carroll, let's see Tucker now. I guess we're just kind of going back and forth on a lot of this. I'm sorry it's a little bit more of a boring stream, but I'm just enjoying talking to you guys today. You know, Jake from Black Sabbath. Yeah, he just had a baby, right? His name's, or not Jake. Never mind. I'm thinking of, what's Ozzy's son? Hey, what's his name? Jack. Just had his baby, and I think he named him Ozzy. I just saw a picture of Zach Wilde holding him and all, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. Like, next generation probably will be mentored by Zach. It's probably going to either be a crazy guitar player or guitarist and vocalist, or just vocalist in general. Yeah, my diet plan went off the rails. I'm going to have to hold off on the biscuits and gravy, but I'll eat all the bacon in the world. Protein's protein. So, you know, there's that. Is there anything, like, nobody is saying anything, right? Let me just search Italy. Wow, something weird is going on in Italy right now with the woke right. And, you know, I'm not going to say it. I'll just say right. And people who oppose TPUSA. They all use the Catholic Church as a cloak to get away from bad behavior. It does seem like things are really connected to the Catholic Church in this situation. It's really weird. All these people who went to Italy, too, are open Catholics. I think. Is Ian Carroll an open Catholic? Huh. That's weird. Let's see the latest. Did they say Chuck Schumer was in Italy today? Okay, Chuck is not in Italy. Huh. Was he supposed to be? Why should I pay first class to go on a 3-hour flight? Oh, wow. That'd be amazing. Castle in Italy. That's just cool. Bloomer is jealous that they're not on holidays in Italy. Maybe a third video. Like, why would you not think it's weird at all? If Erica Kirk went to Italy. No. If Erica Kirk went to Israel with JD Vance, let's not even put politicians in there. Let's just all like group up a bunch of people. What if Tim Pool went with Erica Kirk and Andrew Colvett and a couple other TPUSA guys with I don't know, Ben Shapiro and Steven Crowder? How many of these people do you think on X right now would be like, something's happening in Italy? But when all the Candace crew and everyone working together on this anti-Erica campaign goes to Italy, it's just like, oh, they're just jealous that they're not on holiday. If I saw Erica Kirk, TPUSA, and all these prominent people go to Italy and not tell their audience, I would admit it's weird. At a bare minimum, I would admit that that is weird. If they all went to Italy or if they all went to Israel or something like that, right? I would definitely, and you guys know I would call it out too. You guys know that I'd be like, this is weird. Let's see what comes of this. And now I'm like, hey, the timing is weird. The SPLC is getting indicted. They all leave. All these people are getting named. And they all are meeting up with each other in the same place. And that Candace's side is not even willing to say that it's weird at a bare minimum. Yeah, they would be losing their minds, wouldn't they? That's why I'm just completely blown away about the hypocrisy of all this. It is hypocritical. What the heck? There's someone... Wow. I didn't know there was somebody famous with this name right here. Anyway. Who? Oh, there's somebody named Kyrie in the WWE, huh? Kyrie Sane? Okay. Interesting. That's just weird to me. It's awesome, though. Good for them. I don't know if I should say out loud why that's significant. Let's see. Sounds like a R convention in Italy. Yeah, it could be. James Lee, on my way to Rome today. Who's this guy? Independent journalist, documentary filmmaker, co-host. Okay, let's see here. Candace Owens shares private text between her and Charlie Kirk when he predicts his early death. Okay. Charlie Kirk, 48 hours before he was ended. Okay, so this is an absolute this is another dude who agrees with Candace going to Italy. Why is this happening? Why didn't they notify any of their audience members? This guy notified his. When did he say he was going? Hey guys, no show today as I'm getting on the plane and headed to Rome, Italy. Looking forward to visiting the Vatican. See you soon. Why did he post this? Is this a joke? This guy on my way to Rome today. Are they all just joking? Like, for real? Like, what are they trying to do by joking about this? I don't understand. Huh. Let's see. It's really, really strange, isn't it? Is Owen Schroyer actually in Italy too, or is he literally just joking now? Oh, psych. Okay.
2026. Here's what's coming up on the Owen Report today. About that sounds familiar.
A cut screen.
But nobody's talking about it. So we'll talk about it. So we got a little bit of that coming up today.
What do we got?
There's a new angle. There's 2 new deaths and a new angle. Story, my God, guys, will make the bunkers. Our leaders have happened here too, but my role in the media, then I can't really, there's nothing that is having all of these mysterious deaths and disappearances when it.
I don't know. I don't know if he's talking about that or not. But he is saying psych because no show today. So they're all like kind of playing into a meme. But why? Like, why are they trying to kind of cover up the coincidences here? Why? They don't think it's weird at all? I don't know. I'm really, really disappointed in Owen Schroyer, to be honest. He's definitely disappointed me quite a bit. It's a bummer. But he's already playing defense when he doesn't even know what's going on. And it's like, why do people do that? Why do people jump on defense when they don't actually know what's happening? Let's see here. Let's see. Is Chuck in Italy too? He's quiet. Okay. So let's see. Shouldn't you be on the run with Candace in Italy? What's this about? Okay, JP Sears. Texas State TPUSA Matthew member just resigned. It's like literally they're like talking about this. It's like 1 or 2 people resigning like every now and then. And they're kind of coming forward with like just criticizing Erica Kirk, but there's no proof of anything that they're saying at all. Like, listen to this guy's criticism. Okay?
Quitting Turning Point USA. This is a letter I have written exactly 7 months after the assassination of Charlie Kirk that I will
okay, after 7 months.
Be sending to my TPUSA chapter at Texas State University.
Let's see.
This letter includes my opinions and thoughts on many things that are always subject to change. I have an open mind, and I critically think to the best of my ability. The pursuit of the truth is all I care about. I'm utilizing my First Amendment right to share what I believe to be the truth and leads that help us get close to the truth about what happened to Charlie Kirk on September 10th, 2025. Why I quit TPUSA. To the Turning Point USA chapter at Texas State University and to whom it may concern. These past 7 months have been some of the craziest times of my life. Ups and downs, clarity and confusion, meeting new people, making new friends, seeing darkness come out of people, and seeing the light that opposes it in others. On September 10th, 2025.
Notice how this guy always puts his watermark on videos that don't belong to him at all, that he did not make whatsoever. I'm going to cover up his watermark. He does not deserve to take credit for that. This has nothing to do with Project Constitution. And his symbol is literally Charlie Kirk. How unoriginal can you be? He's just a leech.
We witnessed one of the darkest days in American history. On a college campus just like ours, Charlie Kirk, an innocent man, was assassinated for being a Christian and for standing up for one thing, the truth. Charlie was the guy that got me into politics, not because he won debates or was cool with Trump, but because of his faith in Jesus and his relentless pursuit of the truth. I watched him for years, and his boldness that was rooted in common sense gave me the confidence to voice my own opinions and talk to others who might disagree with me. On 9/11, the very next day, I joined the TPUSA chapter at Texas State University.
So he was never a chapter member beforehand. Okay.
Throughout my time involved on campus, especially during our September 15th memorial event, myself and others have received death threats, racist harassment, constant mockery, and a plethora of students, professors, and adults that joyfully cheered for the death of Charlie Kirk. Some of these moments even attracted national media attention. I always knew there was evil in the world, but after seeing how quickly and easily people celebrated someone getting shot in the neck, I then realized that there were a lot more demons in the world than I thought. On September 21st, my dad and I flew to Glendale for the Charlie Kirk Memorial funeral. I can go on and on about that trip because it was truly one of the most powerful things I've ever witnessed, but that's not what this letter is about. As I get into my main point, I want to start off by quoting Charlie when he was on the PBD podcast in 2023. Quote, "My pattern recognition over the last 5 years has become pretty sharp. COVID, Maui fires, Epstein. When I see a story and it doesn't click, our guts are usually right." End quote. As each month has gone by since that September 10th day, I truly believe this is the unfinished progression of the fallout of that event, the stages of how it has unfolded and how it will continue to unfold. Brief, question, suspicion, theory, lead, evidence, conclusion, and ultimately the truth.
So why not wait for the conclusion of all this before, I don't know, quitting? That's kind of an interesting take.
Right now, I believe we are at a critical crossroads between leads and evidence. We live in a sick world that hates the truth. We're up against powerful forces of darkness and a sinister evil that never rests, Satan. I truly believe that there has been a massive worldwide manipulation of the Christian faith surrounding the assassination of Charlie Kirk. This strategy was used to weaponize people's faith in Jesus against themselves in order to make people believe a specific narrative. I will call this the all things are possible narrative. This is the narrative that the current Turning Point USA has pushed relentlessly.
Do you think that TPUSA has pushed this more relentlessly than Candace Owens has pushed against TPUSA? Like, I'm so confused. Where are you getting this information that they have pushed this relentlessly? TPUSA is allowing the investigators to investigate. Candace Owens is saying the investigators should not be doing this. Do you not have an issue with that?
I want you to believe, they want you to believe Tyler Robinson was the lone shooter. They want you to believe that Charlie's bones were so healthy and had a...
Can you tell me who was the other shooter? Where did it come from? Do you know if it was an explosion or not from his microphone? Do you think it's possible that maybe there was not a second shooter at all, but it may just came from somewhere else? I mean, the thing about it is there's so many different other possibilities, though. And also, the fact that it could have come from the roof is a valid possibility that has not been debunked. It is a possibility that it is a lone shooter. That's the problem. But he's not even going to consider that. He's pretty open-minded. But he has already decided without evidence that the official narrative that has been brought to us is absolutely false. The thing about it is there's no evidence to debunk the narrative yet. The narrative is not even complete, and it will not be completed until court. That's kind of the point. That's why we have a court. And they're not going to give us all the information until the trial. So why not just at least be patient for the trial to take place?
Find like Superman, that his neck stopped a .30-06 rifle and was a miracle that no one else was killed.
Well, was Martin Luther King Jr. actually Superman then? Because it happened to him the same way. Why do you think a .30-06 couldn't fragment inside of somebody. It's really weird. Even Candace Owens' most recent guest said it's a possibility. So it's unfortunate. This kid's not as open-minded as he thought he was.
They don't want any footage from Utah Valley University to be seen, and they have done everything they can.
It's because there's a court case coming up, kiddo. Like, I don't mean to talk down to you, but you don't know what you're talking about. They cannot show or leak footage. The fact that Candace Owens has leaked footage is actually really bad. But guess what? She ended up actually leaking the very footage from the camera that she was so suspicious about and found nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, just the fact that they didn't want that footage seen, now we have seen it. What did it change? Do you now understand why TPUSA didn't want that footage to be out there? Now that that footage is out there and it doesn't show anything, it's understandable now that they were like, hey, we just don't want to give this footage out there to the public. It's very sad, but yeah, you're right. He is just listening to Candace. So now that that footage has actually been out there and released, what did it change? It was nothing. So maybe just wait for the full evidence for the trial before you make up your mind. I haven't even made up my mind. The fact of the matter is the government could have conspired to end Charlie Kirk using the left, as the government has done with the left for a long, long time. May have nothing to do with Trump, may have nothing to do with TPUSA. They may have no idea, or they may have somewhat of an idea of actually what happened, and they got to keep it under wraps because of the court coming up. We don't know yet. Why would you make a decision without at least knowing or waiting for the trial to take place? That's my number one question to anybody. Yeah, I miss critical thinking too. And it's very possible that Candace Owens could be telling the truth. I just don't like the way Candace Owens is going about it by going, oh, Erica Kirk's a Black Widow, confirmed, without actually showing proof. I'm like, that's not right. You can't do that. Is it possible Candace Owens is right? Yes. But at the same time, I don't have to like how Candace Owens is doing this at all either. She's doing it in a very, very scummy way. Making claims first, providing evidence second. Actually, she's not even providing evidence. But it would be secondary if she ever managed to provide evidence. And that's the problem. When you go about something in bad faith, I'm generally just not going to take your word for it. If Candace Owens were to have come out in good faith, and she would have been like, okay, here's some questions that I have with what the prosecution is presenting, and here's what the defense is saying, and to me, it's not clicking with what TPUSA is putting out there. If that's all she ever said, I wouldn't have a problem with Candace. I never would have done any of this Candace Owens coverage. My problem is when she says TPUSA betrayed Charlie Kirk, and I'm like, oh, how'd they do that? Well, they're just doing it. Trust me. Oh, okay. No, I'm not going to do that. Erica Kirk's a Black Widow, and she should release a book just like O.J. Simpson of, I didn't do it, but if I did do it, this is how I would have done it. That's a scummy thing to do with zero evidence. That's why Candace Owens' credibility keeps getting taken down from me. She makes claims without being able to back what she says. If Candace Owens went about this a different way, there was a correct way to do it. Tucker Carlson is doing this in more of a correct way than Candace Owens, which is why I don't cover Tucker Carlson on the channel very often. Every now and then, Tucker makes a really big slip up, and then I do cover it. But he is absolutely not going about this the Candace Owens way. The vile, insulting accusations that Candace Owens makes. Which is why I respect Tucker quite a bit more. Now, do I think Tucker Carlson's kind of a useful idiot? Yeah. Because anybody who comes out there and says nobody should fear Islam is insane. Insane. Bad move on Tucker. But he doesn't bumble like that every single podcast either. I'll listen to his podcast and I'll be like, oh, there's really nothing for me to cover here. Most of it's opinionated and speculative, and usually he says it, well, it's my opinion, or it's my speculation. Okay, well, that's fine. He can hold those positions. I can't disagree with him on that. Candace Owens will make matter-of-fact claims. That's a problem, because you have to have the facts to back it. So, that's just kind of where I...
To backtrack Charlie's stances on many topics, especially Israel and Iran.
No, you're wrong about that. So that's the problem. He hasn't even looked into what Charlie Kirk has said recently. So I'm going to go ahead and ignore most of this video then, because he's already just lying. I don't know if he knows he's lying or not. Maybe he doesn't know it. But if he were to go to Charlie Kirk's most recent tweets and most recent videos, no, Charlie Kirk 1,000,000% backed Trump on Iran and Israel. If there's any other proof to the other side, then they should show it. But they don't. Let's see here exactly. Are they going to Vatican City? Is the Pope related? It could be. I think it could be. Yeah. Tom, for sure. We'll find out probably here soon. Tucker's more dangerous. He is more dangerous. And the reason why Tucker would be more dangerous is because he knows what he's doing. Candace Owens, unfortunately, is not Tucker Carlson levels of IQ. We'll put it that way. That's why Candace is a little less dangerous. She wears her feelings on her sleeves, so you know to be a little more cautious. With Tucker, he's way better at it. He's way smarter. He's way better at speaking than Candace. Makes him a lot more dangerous. But I also give him the benefit of the doubt on certain things because he doesn't stick his foot in his mouth as often as Candace does. It's just better. Now, I am very aware of what Tucker's doing, but I have way less claim to it because he's much more sly, he's much better with his words, and he pays attention a lot better as well. So it makes it a lot harder for me. So I choose not to engage in that battle until Tucker Carlson really sticks his foot in it. Then I'll go right in on it, right? But yeah, Tucker does have more experience. Yeah, that's true. I mean, he's going to be better at this no matter what. No matter what. I mean, it just comes with the job. And, maybe Tucker's right on some aspects too. But, he makes it a lot harder to debunk as a lot of his claims, you know what I mean? Or he doesn't really make a lot of claims to debunk. So, there's that. He does make some, though. And when he does, I cover it, and it's funny. Like the whole Islam thing, bad move, Tucker. Dumb move. Easy to get him on, Especially with his own previous comments. And Milk Bar TV does such a good job on keeping up with Tucker's hypocrisy. He does a great job with it. That guy's awesome. You know what I mean? Just good. Yeah, we went over Candace's husband over here with the whole not Burlington. Whatever club he's a part of. We did go through a lot of that, and it's crazy. I ended up watching that guy's video. Oh, he was supposed to come on my channel too. I need to get him. Gotta have a conversation with that guy. Did all the background on Candace Owens' husband. Yeah, we need to do that. Tucker is low IQ. What are you talking about? I don't know about that. I think Tucker's pretty high IQ. He's able to actually. He's pretty quick in a conversation. He's just evil isn't dumb. You know what I mean? Being evil isn't dumb. Well, let me rephrase that in a way. Choosing the side of evil is dumb. But evil people are not necessarily dumb. You know what I mean? I wonder about Tucker Carlson's story with him getting attacked by a demon. That's freaky. And it's a conversation that I wonder if he lost or not. Which is scary. Scary to think about. You know what I mean? Is Tucker... Well, I don't know if Tucker's Catholic or not, actually. Did he become Catholic? Let me see. Oh, wait. Was I supposed to click off there? Oh, yeah, I'm done with that. Okay. Grok. Let's see. Is Tucker Carlson Catholic? Is he? Yeah, exactly. Satan is not dumb. Satan did make a dumb choice, but by all means, like, there's no way he's that dumb if he's able to divide everybody like this. You know what I mean? The demon that attacked Qatar Tucker is named Candace. That's so funny. You're probably right. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm wondering if he lost the fight with the demon or not. It's scary to think about. No, Tucker Carlson's not Catholic. He was baptized Episcopal Church. Man, that sounds like a science thing. Like, get the Episcopal out. You know what I mean? Like the tool. It's just very funny word. What is Episcopal? I'm wondering. Let's see. Where does it come from? Is it a definition or is it governed by bishops, church leaders, overseers? That seems like by bishops? That seems like a Catholic thing. Wait. Okay, hold on. is not Roman Catholic, but rather a member of the Worldwide Anglican Communion, which identifies as both Protestant and Catholic. I didn't know that. Wow, so it's like an in-between. Okay, that's not too far off. Wait, Edie made a video about me? Wait, for real? Okay, we're gonna have to watch it. We gotta watch it. That's the least I can do. She's gonna make a video about me. Eddie, what the heck? Why did it do that? That's weird. Oh, she goes by ID Marie on here, though. She's ID Low on X. Here we go. Oh, God, here we go. Here we go. Oh, it's a 20-minute video. Okay, I'll
All right,
send
baby.
you
Now,
guys
Brittany,
over.
you just put that package right there. That is my CIA, Candace Intelligence Agency t-shirt. I'll be wearing that tomorrow when I go live. And did you get my Marlboros, baby? And my Diet Coke for me.
Just going to let you guys in on the joke. She's pretending to be a crazy Candace Owens follower. That's why she has this mask or this filter, for all you don't know. Her real face, just to let you guys know, is this right here. Actually, right here. They have the moral authority. That's her. When she's a Candace Owens fan, this is her. So, just for fun.
T-shirt. I'll be wearing that tomorrow when I go live. And did you get my Marlboros, baby? And my Diet Coke. Pour me one. This message goes out to Gary at Paramount Tactic. You can refer to
Gary
me
Paramount
as Candyland Biker Babe 7000. You need to know my real name, Gary. Your lips have been flapping around, getting a good workout in this wind, trying to disparage the truth seeker, truth speaker that is Candace Owens. Well, we've had just about enough.
Well, I love
we are
that.
the coalition of candies, and we are issuing
Pearmint.
a cease and desist. Okay, now what do you have to say for yourself? Nothing but evidence. You.
I can't believe how far that filter pushed her mouth out. That's amazing. I love it when filters go that far.
Nothing but evidence. You.
That's awesome.
Anything about evidence. Because all you got's conjecture. She's done more work than you will ever know how to do. She's got more talent in this little pinky of hers. Those delicate little chocolate hands. And you have in your entire life.
Oh my God, why? Delicate little chocolate, and just throws that in there for no reason.
How does that feel? How does that feel? Feel it. I want you to feel it. She has done nothing but assist in the investigation of a slain man.
All right, we're gonna find the Artie Trolls one if it's in here. Is this it?
That blew in my tooth. Thank you. Thank you, Harold. Thank you. I don't need a lecture, honey. This message goes out to Jay Fathom.
This is Jay Fathom. That's amazing. All right, where are we going here? Is it? There we go. Okay, here we go. This is where I'm in it.
Same with me. Jason Whitaker, Artie Trolls, Gary from Paramount Tactic. I'm trying real hard to be nice today. Trying real hard to be nice. Jay Fathom, Nathan Livingstyle, Sin Meshogan, and Bronson.
Oh my God.
I don't think I forgot anybody. You can refer to me as Candyland Biker Babe 7000. You know my real identity.
Candyland Biker Babe 7000.
I speak on behalf of the coalition of the candies. I am issuing a cease and desist to all of you.
It's just so good. This like a super good. Oh, the cease and desist. You guys should go to Edie here. Edie. EYDIE. Marie. MARIE. You guys should go there, follow her. You guys will have fun with that. She's good. She's funny. And she's only got 1,000 subscribers. That needs to double, like, overnight, I think. I think that we should get her up there. Because these videos, they're very funny. They're very, very funny videos. I like what she does. Absolutely. She's doing a good job. So, yeah, go here. Subscribe to her. You know, I'm sending you guys to a lot of places today. I won't push metal music on you guys or anything today. I'll make you a deal. I've already told you guys about a lot of people. So, you know, I know that's a lot of work to have done, but definitely last one. Okay. Artie, you're going to be called out again for getting her name wrong. Yeah, I always call her Edie. It's because I read it. I forget it's Edie. But, you know, the E, you see EYE through here. If you just take out the DI, you know, it's EYE. So it just looks like it would be Edie. Especially with the E being at the end, too. It makes well, I guess it would be E, wouldn't it? That would be proper English. So, oh, well. Anyway. He got, cut off where he mentioned you. Oopsie poopsie. Sorry about that. Let's see. Where...
Okay. I don't think I forgot anybody. You can refer to me as Candyland Backer Babe 7000. You know my real identity. I speak on behalf of the coalition of the Candies. I am issuing a cease and desist.
Where's the part where she mentions you?
To all of you. And those who watch all of you. Saying that Candace is a lying fool. I want you to feel it. As we all aim to G welcome wake up. I know they don't.
It may have been at a different part. I'm sorry, man. We'll have to. Let's see. I think we're gonna do one more. Oh wait. Let's go to this real quick. Miss Owens. Oh, I put it in there. Let's cover this real quick. Oops. Breaking. Mark Kasowitz, the Zionist Jewish lawyer who Candace Owens hired to represent her in the defamation case filed against her by Bridget Macron, just withdrew as lead counsel on Candace Owens' legal team. He is no longer representing her as counsel. The withdrawal comes days after I exposed how Candace Owens hired a Zionist Jewish lawyer who also represents President Trump. Despite talking about how much she hates Zionists, bashes Jews, and smears President Trump with defamatory comments on her podcast every day, the case Macron versus Owens, Dell Super CT number whatever, all this, and the formal notice of withdrawal was filed on April 21st, 2026. That is crazy. Actually, let me see if I can find... I got the case pulled up on my phone. There we go. I'll refresh it, and I'll show you on my phone. Yep. Motion to dismiss and strike against... this was April 24th. Let's see. So is that why all this was going on? April 21st. Notice date docketed. Notice of withdrawal of counsel on behalf of defendants. Yep, right here. April 21st, the second line right there on this one. So, see that? This is entry. Notice date docketed April 23rd, 2026. Notice of withdrawal of counsel on behalf of defendants accepted by ERM transaction ID. And there it is. So he really did pull out of her team there. So on April 21st, they did it, and they docketed it as his last date for April 23rd. There you go. That's crazy. I could pull it up on the computer, but I'd have to send them link through messages and stuff, and just a pain in the butt, especially when I have to get off here in just a few. But it is crazy to see this, you know? So Bloomberg Law. Let me pull up in... Oh, I bet Bloomberg's going to make me pay, but... Bloomberg Law, Candace Owens... There it is. Continue. A lawyer linked to President Trump from the team defending a former Trump ally. Oh, let me grab this boy real quick and let him in. So fast y'all didn't even see it coming. Oh, who's your boy? Oh, careful. Don't get caught up in my charger. Oh, okay, he's a boy. Oh. You want to say hi to everyone, Bishop? You want to say hi to everyone? You don't even know that there are people watching you right now. You don't even know. Yeah. I'll just beat the crap out of the green screen back there. All right, anyway. Who has represented Trump for decades, didn't offer any reason for leaving the case in a court filing Tuesday. The lawsuit filed in Delaware's Superior Court by Macron and France's First Lady targets relentless and unjustified smear campaigns by Owens, who is yeah, we know all this. So he hasn't came out with a statement. I don't know if he will or not. Yeah, we'll see. Things are not going good for Candace right now, that's for sure. Lots of bad things coming in for Candace at once. Oh, he's a boy. I know. It's time. This is the time of night where I throw his tire around. Go get your ball. Get your ball. Yeah. Oh, look down my curtain there. But yeah, this is the time where I take him out back anyway and, you know, throw the ball around, all that good stuff. Well, anyway, yeah. So what did you guys think about all this today? And, you know, we'll see where we go tomorrow. I'm wondering if we're going to do, trolling videos tomorrow on Omegle, where I just wear my MAGA hat, or if maybe I'll get Bearing on. So click that link down there. Last chance now to click the link and subscribe to Bearing. And, you know, tell him on the newest video, if possible, to come on into my stream tomorrow. And just, you know, have some conversation. Have a good time. We don't even have to talk about Jeremy or anything like that. We could just BS. Have a good time. Catch up on stream. We can even, you know, go over the Candace stuff or anything else even. Becca saying, who's my favorite guitarist? That would be Yari Mayimpa from Winter Sun. Absolute favorite guitarist of all time. I also really like Timu Madiansi. How do you say his last name? Timu there we go. This guy. He's also in Winter Sun. He's the other guitarist. He's now in Megadeth. So there is that. This dude is not that much older than me. Oh my gosh, he's only 6 years older than me. Wow. That's crazy. I need to get my chops up. I need to get to his level of guitar playing. So, absolutely huge Winter Sun fan. You know, just putting it out there. Oh, you love Winter Sun? Heck yeah. Winter Sun's amazing. I've been following them since 2005. So, yeah. I've been part of the whole Time album, like, since literally it was announced in 2005. And, or was it announced? No, it was supposed to be released in 2006. That was the time frame. He was going to release Time in 2006. Then it got split in 2012. And then the full album came out, what was it, 2023? 2024 when Time 2 came out? Do I like John Frusciante? I don't know who that is, actually. Let me look real quick before I... Let's see. American music guitarist, the heck? Felt like something just touched my neck. That was weird. Let's see. Oh, oops. It went on. Okay, John France band. Why is there a question mark, too? Oh, I copied your question mark. That's why. Oh, Red Hot Chili Peppers guy. Gotcha. Okay. You know, Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers voiced Donnie Thornberry in The Wild Thornberrys? Did y'all know that? Fun fact. So Flea is a crazy voice actor. Yeah. Oh, you said it now, Red Hot Chili Peppers. I do like them. I like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I like some rock and roll. I also like some old school rock and roll and modern day. I'm really about it all. If it's good, it's good. You know what I mean? There's good. I'm just a musical theory guy. I like really complicated music as well. You know what I mean? Crazy stuff. But I got to get off here for now, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. You guys are absolutely amazing. Let me call out everyone who donated today, too. Lori Stoltz, thank you so much. Xander, thank you. Air Jeff, thank you so much. You're a funny guy. Mario, you too, man. Thank you so much. Rachel Wellington, and of course, Scar. Thank you all so much for being here. Go bug the crap out of Bearing. Click that link in the pinned comment here for the live chat. I'll pin it down in the... I'll make sure to pin it down in the live stream here, actually, too. Because people will come to this video and watch at the end of the live, all the way to the end of the live stream. You guys are crazy. But if you made it here to the end and you weren't even part of the live stream, thank you for that. Like, thank you so much for being here and doing that. That's so nice of you. Oh, I can't put it in the comment section because it's not available yet. So I'll have to wait until all this uploads. Alrighty, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. Please definitely like and subscribe if you haven't yet to my channel too. Go to Bearing's channel, all that good stuff. Like, you guys are amazing. Thank you all so much. And I'll see you guys here in the next one. Later.